What's going on, everybody? Cali Death Podcast back once again, episode 75. How y'all doing tonight? I hope you guys have been having an awesome week so far. It's nice and cozy, warm over where I'm at, so I'm in sandals, flip flops right now, and couldn't be fucking happier. Along with the severed Mersey, always with me, my resident homies. Casey will be here in just a few minutes. He had to work out some technical difficulties, but Joel and Joseph are with me. The professor, what's going down?
What up?
What up?
Yo, chat's already firing off. What's up, Sebastian?
Boom.
Firing.
Oh, yeah.
Firing.
So, yeah, as always, dude, we're here on another Thursday, live on Twitch. You'll see this on YouTube as soon as we drop it after this is done. Tonight we're here with Josh, Gad, and Derek, and the professor. We got the full lineup of The Last of Lucy. What's going on, dudes?
What's up?
We got,
What up?
what up?
Was there like a lag or something? There might be a lag.
No, maybe, I hope it's not a lag. Maybe they were just. Maybe they didn't realize I actually introed them.
I feel like there's a lag.
What's going on, guys? Hey, Casey's in here. What
What up, players?
There you are. There you are.
What
Hey,
up?
everybody?
Good,
We're
guys. Good.
Cutting people,
Go for it.
cutting
Sorry.
people off like this because there's two
I
people on
know.
the screen.
Oh, sorry.
This is our first full line. This is our first full lineup
Habit.
show in a while. So that's
Since
pretty cool.
Cryptopsy, right? Cryptopsy is the last one. I
Is
think.
it really?
I'm lagging.
I think so.
Say what?
Okay.
It's like-
We'll keep it going. It's
That's
fine.
okay.
yeah, it'll catch back
Yeah,
up.
yeah, it'll catch up. What about maybe you want to take over on the merch thing then while it catches up for them, Professor? Where can everybody get the Last of Lucy's gear?
We have a band camp. Yeah, Josh, you should take this one.
Yeah, we got a Bandcamp. We're on Transcending Obscurities Bandcamp as well. They made two different Bandcamps. Our personal one, we have like just T-shirts that we printed, and then on the Transcending Obscurity, we have like all the Moksha release, pre-sales stuff. So
Nice.
Awesome. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dudes.
Let me pull that up for you guys, actually.
You guys have shows
Bring
coming
it
up
up.
and stuff too?
Yeah. Give me
Yeah,
a
we
minute
got,
with the show flyers.
couple.
I got the show flyers ready.
You gonna bring up the
Oh,
show flyer?
sick. We got a couple to check out.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Trying to play some shows, dude.
Who goes first? Flyers or merch?
We were already talking
If you're-
about the merch. Why don't we just throw the
Yeah,
merch
just do the
one up
merch.
real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What the fuck? So
I had the
sick
flyers
live.
locked and loaded, man.
I'm so sorry. What do you
Let's
guys
move on to
have?
the shows then. Give Professor some time. What?
All right. Yeah, we got
what's
what's
coming
this
up?
one? Talk about this show. So you're playing with
This
That's-
San Diego. This is gonna be
Okay.
a brewery. It's a day show. This one was set up by what was it, Carlos, the evil sidekick. That's his little productions.
oh yeah.
That one was just random. We decided to throw that in. We need to touch some more areas. We want to play shows and get that momentum going.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
This
So that's
is
on
the
April 24th.
This is the third show of a 3-day mini tour. I'll get the flyers for the other two shows in a sec, but that's
And
going to
there's
be.
this show too coming up too, right?
And we just confirmed
Santa
this with
Cruz.
Ominous
Oh, yeah,
Ruin.
that's
Actually,
dope.
Joel, you're going to be at this show,
Yeah, I will definitely be at that show. Oh yeah.
the Blue Lagoon with Ominous
On a
Ruin,
Friday? Hell yeah.
Last of
Perfect.
Lucy, and Tressalence, I think they're called.
Yeah, I guess they're like technical thrash or something like that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just like a bunch of C's in the beginning. It's a little ones.
That's a crazy logo, dude.
I know.
You guys have
That's
like
gonna be sick.
great logos, like both of them.
Yeah, who drew your guys' logo?
So that was Chris Horst. He's done all our logos.
Oh, Chris Horst. Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
totally.
I don't
He
know
did
who
all
that is,
rounds.
but fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
He did
Oh,
all
he did
rounds.
all. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess I did.
Except for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first one, and then you said the other one too. The first two logos he didn't do, but the most recent.
Okay, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Joel, we haven't mentioned it yet, but
Yeah, we just
take
try
it back
to
to the podcast.
know.
Take it back to the podcast real quick, since we're still in the plug area. Whatever. We just talk about the affiliate thing, Joel. I don't
Oh,
really
shit.
know
I didn't think about
everything about it, but we should.
Well,
start
yeah, we're
talking about it,
so yeah, we're kind of still. I mean, we're getting better at Twitter and stuff, or Twitter, Twitch or whatever it's called, and
Tinder.
or Tinder. Yeah, we're fucking swiping right. moving on. So we're basically became an affiliate now, which is like you have to hit certain metrics and stuff and stream a certain amount of time or whatever. And we did that, so now you can sub and subscribe. Like I don't know how much even. I think it's $5 a month or something. I don't even know what they do, but you can send subscriptions to people, and Twitter people already know this, but
you can Twitch people already know it.
Twitter.
Keep saying Twitter.
I was just looking at Twitter for sports nerd stuff, so I'm fucked up.
No, but it's all good. I know what you're saying, and it's cool. Like now, like anybody who's been wondering how they can support the show, because we never have any way of supporting the show up until now. We never asked for donations. We still haven't fucking done any merchandise, So this is a way that people could start helping us out a little bit. It does cost money.
We just got. I think this guy. I think that we just got bits right there.
Boom.
Thank you.
What's a bit? Explain a bit to me.
So I don't even know how much 100 is, if anyone in the chat knows. But there's I think it's maybe $5 he sent or something. I don't even know. But yeah, thanks a lot, man. It's fucking awesome. I think you're the first person to send bits our way. So whenever we see that in the chat, because we're not actually watching on Twitch. We're watching through like another kind of a different.
I'm watching
platform.
on Twitch. I'm on Twitch.
Oh yeah. Like I think it shows up on the screen and stuff when they do it on Twitch, but
they're showing a Sonic the Hedgehog commercial.
Woot do for you, dude. Our first
for you.
Our first biddy.
Hell yeah, man.
Biddy bit.
Appreciate it. Hopefully you get a couple more.
Yeah, dude. Days. But let's get into the content here. We got the last of Lucy boys with us. So are all you guys OG members, or who started the band? Where does it all kind of?
Not me.
So that started back in basically 2007. First like piece of music came out 2010.
Okay, so but this is actually that's not really where I want to start. I'd like to start with whoever's like who's been in the band the longest, and then give us.
It's me. Yeah.
Okay, dude. So let's get your origin story, dude. Like. Take us back in time, dude.
That was me. Well, actually, it actually started with a few other guys, Chris Sanson.
Actually, I didn't phrase it properly, dude. I want to know you. I want to go back into your life. I don't want to just stop at the beginning of Last Lucy. Take me before all that. Take me to when music became an important thing to you, whether it be in childhood,
Okay, so yeah, that started a long time ago. I actually was into electronic music. That was like my first actual passion, and then it kind of lended into the whole rock and roll, like metal stuff, and then kind of like found that whole passion through just wanting to play in a band, seeing that live, and then really wanting to do that. But yeah, metal wasn't like my first cup of tea when I first started listening to music.
Neither was it for me either. It was R&B, doo-wop, and hip hop. That's really like
I was doing the hip hop thing. I still listen to hip hop. I listen to everything nowadays, but actually less metal nowadays. But yeah, that was electronic. Then just landed in metal and just stuck with it because there is nothing better than that.
It's great therapy.
For sure.
Somewhere you were born.
I was born in Israel, moved here when I was 17.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. I can tell you a little bit of an accent.
In the U.S. for sure. Yeah.
How old were you when you came over here?
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you came originally to California?
Yes, sir. Pasadena for a little bit, then moved to Huntington Beach, lived there for 17, 18 years. And I just moved to Long Beach 4 years ago and loving it.
Hell yeah.
No place like Long Beach.
It's pretty sick in Long Beach, dude. That's where they are in the studio right now. That's where I commute to go jam.
Sick.
That's my kit behind Josh there.
Oh yeah. No, I recognize that.
That's the spot, dude.
Yeah.
So you came out to America, discovered metal, and then started a band. So when did you decide to play an instrument? Were you always playing?
Well, yeah, I was already playing the guitar before I came here. Maybe 3 years before I moved here. So yeah, I actually started a little later than most people. Started playing the
Mhm.
guitar. I think it was 15 or 16, something like that. Um, yeah, and then with time, as you get better, I was just looking for something faster and more intricate, a little bit more work. Just kind of ended up loving death metal, and then tech death, grindcore, all that good stuff.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
can see the electronica still is an influence into the band all the way to now. There's samples in like almost every single song.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
and Gad
It
also DJs as well.
boom, boom, boom.
All right, Anthony just left, so I'm going to ask the next question. I'm going to interview my own band right now, which is sick. Actually, no, I actually care about this because I like don't even know that much about how the band started. That was like literally like 12 years before I joined, so it's pretty ancient at that point. But yeah, like
I just
you said,
realized I didn't have my weed. I'm sorry.
oh, you're good, dude. But yeah, so then you came to America, you play guitar, and then you mentioned the name of Chris, one of the guys who you started the band with. Who are the rest of the dudes?
Yeah, so well, I was basically playing it in another band at the time. This band, well, they ended up being called Bedlam of Cacophony. I don't know if you guys heard of them, but I was playing with them at the time. This band was formed. Um, was playing with them for a few years, and then I got asked to play for this band. And at the time, I was kind of like looking for a little bit more freedom with the music. As weird as it sounds, because I feel like Bedlam of Cacophony had a very like open type of sound. It was very like creative and avant-garde in a way. But I feel like just kind of the place I was at the time, the people I was playing with, I was looking for a little bit more freedom uh, to do stuff that, because even though it was like different avant-garde, they still had their kind of like their guidelines in a way.
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, and I was looking to do stuff that's like sometimes simpler, or like not as intricate, or whatever it was. So yeah, we formed that band back in 2007. It was James Broderick, Lyman. I forgot his last name. I haven't seen him in like 15 years or something. Yeah, and Chris Hansen. And then we found Robert Mullen. Yeah, it's a long story. There's a few
Is that the
different.
lineup? Yeah, is that the lineup that did that first EP with you guys?
No, first CP it was me, Chris Hansen, Robert Mullen, which I tried looking for him. I have no idea where he's at now. I tried looking for him on Instagram and Facebook, and I can't find the guy. Um, and it was Joe Ramirez as well doing vocals. Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Four
stuff is
people.
more like would you call it like mathcore kind of style, or definitely influence
Yeah,
more?
that's what they call it nowadays, I guess. At the time, I wasn't really kind of concerned about what um I wasn't like, oh, I want to play mathcore. It was kind of like whatever. I wanted to do something that's a lot more beyond of what was being was going on at the time.
Yeah.
What
Even
bands?
though
I was gonna say,
say
what
what
bands were influenced you? Like you're doing
at,
mathcore
at,
and stuff. Like
at
was it like
that time.
Psyopus and stuff? And
Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
yeah.
Lots of Cypress, Dillinger Escape Plan,
Hmm.
even Cephalic Carnage,
Yep.
Tony Danza.
Tap dance
Yes,
extravaganza.
yes, sir. Yeah, like all these, like more like a yelly kind of vocal driven stuff. Where
You ever
just
heard of a band Lie by Mistake?
yeah, I love those guys.
Dude, it's
Yeah, I
crazy.
was stuck on their second album, the instrumental. I forgot the name of the album, but I was stuck on that album for like a couple of years. That's all I was
similar
playing.
scene, but it's like I hearing that the guitar player was super influenced by John McLaughlin. I'm like, oh, dude, I really got to check this out. And dude, Joel, check that shit out. Everybody check it out. Lie by Mistake. I
I've
think
heard
it's
the name a million
LYE.
times.
Yeah,
I think
it's
it's
insane.
LYE.
Hell yeah.
All right, sorry.
Very
And
inspirational, for sure.
If you look at like who gets recommended for like fans of The Last of Lucy, like to this day, it's mostly like mathcore and like spaz kind of artists, and I've like never heard of any of them. It's like crazy, and I'm like, I love The Last of Lucy, but the style has changed and the algorithm hasn't like caught up to it.
With the mathcore shit though too, it's like technicality can be everywhere. There could be. I want to hear some like technical reggae, dude. Like some shit where like,
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
gotta
like
be.
Groundation.
Marley,
time
bro.
signatures, but then just skanking over it,
If you check out Groundation's "We Free Again" album, and it's like 13/8 and like 17/6 kind of rhythms and all this craziness.
Oh,
That's
sick.
I got my go-to for that one.
It's all like dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Dude, it's so sick. Yeah, you don't even know, man. One of my favorites.
Exactly. No. A funny story about I've told these guys that, but when we were on tour with Decapitated, the singer is super like into reggae. Like he's like ridiculous, like big dreads, and he's in a reggae band back home and everything. And he was like all like drunk or something in the back, and he was singing "Winds of Creation." He's all "the winds of creation," and like a big old like a fucking like full like song out of it and shit, and it was fucking hilarious. But anyways, side story.
Creation.
Yeah.
Casey's
I
feeling
wanna hear
good
the
right
reggae
now.
version.
He's got some new flip flops in those
Oh yeah, dude.
shows.
You wanna
Dude,
see
we're all
him?
flipping today, I hope.
Yeah.
Can't
He's
do
so
it.
excited
I
about the
literally
flip-flops.
went. I was his shop advisor or whatever, like his assistant. I just gave him. Yeah.
Damn,
dude.
son, nice
What up,
flippy floppies, dude.
dude?
Me and Gad are wearing the
I wanna
same
get
shoe right now.
sponsored. We want to get sponsored by Rainbows, dude. And that's
Dude,
what's up.
rainbows, yeah, those are actually pretty nice for
Super
flip-flops.
comfy.
Hell
Never
yeah.
even heard of them.
I got my.
Those are
Pretty-
famous.
dude.
Pretty excited.
Famous.
I have a
famous.
pair that's literally like 20 years old, and they still are just as good as. Actually, it took like a year for them to wear in, but once they wore in, dude, they're made for your feet.
Hell yeah.
Beast mode.
All right, dude, we're already in the weeds. Back to Gad. So the mathcore thing was what kind of was the foundation of the band in the beginning. So how long did you guys take before you wanted to move in a different direction from that?
Basically, as soon as went into playing to a click, it was going towards more of that. And I don't know if it's just like laziness of like writing those type of like riffs and music, and then trying to fit it into like a click track or whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
organizing
it was
it and then keeping
Oh
track
my
of it
goodness!
afterward.
Yeah. To a point where like, because I remember I was the first CP, I actually clicked out that whole thing when we went to the studio to record it, but it just kind of didn't work out. It is too much. We kind of had to go with the more like a live type of vibe because it just didn't work out. But yeah, I remember having to just put it all on paper and then kind of like listening to it, and then just some of it was just like, what is the point? You know what I mean? Like the whole like 5/8, like, and then going into like weird like timing stuff. It was almost like with time it didn't make any sense to me, but it was still like I like the whole like polyrhythm stuff. So you can just still fit that type of stuff into like a click that's more on time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's kind of how it just kind of, just got into just being a technical death metal band instead of like a mathcore band. But some of our newer stuff has a more of like a mathcore kind of vibe, I would say. So
Yeah.
it's still always gonna be there in a way, but yeah, definitely like I don't know, lost my train of thought.
No, it's all good. So the first EP was mathcore, then what? A full length followed that, and it was in the tech death style.
There was another EP in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
and that one was definitely like still like math core-ish, but it was definitely a lot more organized than the first EP.
I
and then
use Amazon Music, and you guys, your full discography's on there, but I just didn't have enough time to like sweep through it all, so I just was jamming Moksha. Is it Moksha?
Moksha.
Yeah, that one's fucking sick, dude. And we'll get to it. I'm not trying to jump ahead. I'm just saying, it's crazy that like so many bands don't have a lot of stuff on Amazon Music, but you guys like that EP that you're talking about is up on the platforms to listen to. So, what was the name of that mathcore EP?
Euphoric Obsession.
Euphoric Obsession.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go through all of it after this episode for sure. But yeah, let's. So then, what was the name of the EP that followed that, and how long did it take you guys to get the second EP out after the first EP?
Way too long. I think it was
Well, you would think like in
4
the
years.
style change, like yeah, then you gotta kind of like
Yeah.
you gotta recenter, you gotta refocus everything in a different
Yeah.
perspective,
Exactly.
and
Yeah. Also, we did stop uh playing for about a year and a half. Yeah, it was like we were kind of and I'm going through like some bad times, and just decided to not play anymore, and then got it back together because we all kind of missed it, a lot.
yeah,
So yeah, that was a whole year and a half of like just literally nothing going on. Um, but yeah, it took a long time.
no writing, no like just
Yeah, no writing, no practicing, like
not even like
playing
aside
guitar.
like other projects that you guys
Yeah,
had, or
nothing.
stepped away from music for a little bit, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, that happens, dude. I've stepped away for a long time, way more than a year and a half,
Yeah.
doing anything. You get to a point where you're like, am I even really considered part of this scene? Because I'm not
Yeah.
doing anything, I'm not contributing to it. But then 13 years later, you put an album out again, and now I'm back in it.
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
It's like it was weird, like the only thing that makes you happy is something that reminds you of the good times that are not there anymore. Just kind of like it was hard to even like play the guitar at that time because I missed it so much, But
Yeah.
yeah, everyone goes through stuff like that, I guess.
Totally, but then you have to come out the other end and realize that music's the therapy for all of that shit in the first place.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
no
cool.
music,
Then you
no
guys get the
world.
motivation. You get the motivation again, and so take us through like what it was like to regroup, get back together, and move in that next direction.
Yeah, exactly. What was back to playing again, and then we just wanted to get something out like pretty quick, so I think wrote maybe 3 tracks in a couple of months, recorded it. Yeah, and then no, it was actually 4 tracks. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, the fourth track was kind of like recorded for a while. It was more like a instrumental track. There's no drums on there, so that was kind of like just there. But yeah, just kind of like rushed like a 3 track thing and recorded it and just got it out.
Is that the Exalted Compositions EP?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
the second EP. Yeah.
So you say you rushed it.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you're not really? Are you happy with that material though? Are you happy with those 3 songs?
I'm never happy with like any material that's like out on the paper anymore. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like the whole fun with this to me is creating new stuff. You know what I mean? Because man, you listen to some of these tracks like 1,000 times, dude, and by the time it's out, it's like to you is like uh nothing new. You know, it's just so like tattooed in your brain that it's not as exciting as when you first start writing
Yeah.
it. You know.
We've talked about this so many times, and I knew that was most likely going to be your answer because that's pretty much everybody's answer to that question.
Yeah.
You know,
Like the first time you kind of hear it, like for the first time, like you get the CD from like the the little like rough mix of like the drums and guitars or
Yeah.
something, and then you hear it like come to life a little bit. You're like, oh fuck, and that's
Yeah.
probably like the most exciting thing. And like when
There's
you finally
really-
get the final product, you're like, it's awesome, and then like you're already burnt out though.
yeah, I know you're already burnt out. So it's like you can never, I've mentioned this too, but you can never experience it with everybody else when it's finally out into the ether. You know, we know about it before it gets released, but once we release it into the wild, we're just like, actually, it's like we're over it. So that's probably why we're releasing it into the wild. You know, we're not keeping it for ourselves anymore because it's done. Just but that's the life of an artist, a musician. We're always going to be ahead of what everybody else is getting.
It's so true.
That's to me, that's the most exciting thing about this is because it never ends. You know,
Yep.
like a creation that never ends, and it's so the possibilities are endless. That kind of like makes me most excited about this whole thing. You know.
Totally, dude. You can make it anything. You could do anything you want, dude.
Exactly.
Anything you want.
And there's a lot of shit we're about to do on this next one, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, that's what's up, dude. I'm all about branching out. I want to see everybody dip into all the shit that they love, like, yeah, we're death metal, dude, but let's show you this. We like classical too. We like jazz. We like, it's all in there. Or even avant-garde, like Gav was saying earlier. Like I love that mixture. I've mentioned that so many fucking times on the show too. But all right, I'm digressing again.
Yeah. So then Josh joined the band before or after Exalted EP.
After he was in Exalted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh, do you want to take us back to you and your origin and how you got into music and then eventually how you ended up joining the band?
Yeah. So I started out playing guitar. I don't know. I would say my first like
What
initiation
age
in
were you
music,
when you started playing?
I don't know. Probably like I would say 16. I
Was
started
that your
guitar kind of
first-
late.
It was your first instrument?
Yeah, guitar.
No piano or anything before that, or
No,
Okay.
honestly I was just introduced to metal at a young age because my parents, they listen to that stuff,
sick.
like Alice in Chains and 90s,
Dude,
like
we love
Marilyn
we love it.
Manson,
We love the 90s here, dude.
Rob Zombie,
Totally.
We all went through it.
Yeah. I listen to all that dark. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Turn it up. Yeah. Dude, do it, baby. But anyway, like my mom definitely helped with all that. They listen to Slayer and stuff, but
Sick.
I don't know, like I stole my sister's guitar and that's how I started playing guitar. She got it for Christmas and I kind of just took over on that thing, and
You saw it collecting
then,
dust in the corner or something. You're like, I'm gonna
Was
put this thing to use.
Was it a Hello Kitty?
Yeah. Dude, it was a white Squire Strat. It might as well had a Hello Kitty on it though. But no, it was cool. Like hard to play, hard to press the strings down,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I didn't know anything about that stuff. That was just,
Just making
trying to play,
noises.
but
Yeah.
but I didn't start, trying to scream until like maybe 10th grade. And I had a friend who was in a band. His name's Kiko. And he was just really good right off the bat. He would just do inhales and stuff, and I'd watch him do it. And then, I don't know, one day I was just like, man, I want to do that shit. I want to be just as good as him. Like I just want to be good. And then show him like, yo, I could do it too. What's good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved away. We were broke, my family, so we would just move a lot. And ended up moving to Watts. I'm from Long Beach, but I was living in Garden Grove when I got into the screaming part, you know,
Mm-hmm.
going to Garden Grove High School. And I moved to Long Beach and I just started practicing like, you know, every morning in the closet. And my mom didn't know. She would just hear it from the neighbors, like, what is he doing? Like, what is he sounds like he's murdering somebody, you know? And I'm practicing like Job for a Cowboy, you know, and like Whitechapel and Oceano and just trying to get good, you know, so I could show my friend what's up. That was literally it.
Yeah.
Like, but then, you know, after high school, I just tried to find a band, and I joined this band. Her name was Disaster. They're from Lakewood. Last Lucy and her name was Disaster, and Lazarus Casket. Like there's all like a local scene.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody just knew everybody, and I would, being in being in Her Name Was Disaster, I would watch Last Lucy play with Joe and Chris and Gad, and they had a drum machine, and I was just watching them go nuts. And Joe was a pretty crazy vocalist. He would just go crazy, and I was like, damn, this guy's, he's got some energy.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want to play like, crazy music like that. I want to go even further than just like melodic death metal with like deathcore in it or whatever. Like,
that's what her name. What is it? Her name what?
Her Name Was Disaster.
And that's the style that was like melodic deathcore.
Yeah, like early or mid 2000s.
I thought you referred at the beginning. I thought you referred to the band like had a gender. You're like her name. What was the band? It's like Her Name Was Disaster.
Yeah, dude, I was like trying to remember the name. I'm like, damn, it's been that long. Like, it's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But I eventually made a band with those members. The guitar player, the drummer, and another guitar player that was a good friend of mine. We were all like homeless together, living at one girl's house. There's like 3 band members in one house, trying to record like, in the garage. So
crashing on floors and shit.
Literally, I was young, so I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was like 18 or 19. And
the resilience at that age, you're like, I don't give a shit, dude. We're fucking making music.
It's like a big slumber party.
Yeah. It totally is.
It was like, oh, we're friends. Oh, cool. We're just hanging out at this house. I guess it's okay. Okay, cool. Thank God. Like we have something. Like
7-Eleven burritos and Gatorade. And
literally, we would go down the street to the welfare office and get our EBT cards and get bus tokens but yeah, that was just trying to make music.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually, I don't know, I would just fast forward past like Nihilitus. I was in a band called Nihilitus, and that kind of prepped me too, because there was certain things we would do, like record with a professional like producer, and be coached kind of through it. But I don't know, either way, I ended up finding Gad and Chris Hansen. We played a show together, Nihilitus and The Last of Lucy. It was in Pomona, and I guess they were getting sick of Joe because he's kind of an alcoholic at the time. And we were inside of an In-N-Out. I needed a ride home back to Long Beach, and Chris Hansen was like, "I'll give you a ride." And all of that Last of Lucy group was in the car. Weren't you there too? Yeah. All right. So we're all at the In-N-Out, and then Chris Hansen, our giant bass player, was telling Joe Ramirez, well, he's all wasted because he drank 2 pitchers before their set. He was like, and he didn't do too well during the set, but he did.
I mean, after 2 pitchers, dude, I don't see
Dude,
how
That ain't shit.
He just walked in with both of them.
Yeah, be the front man after that, though. Joe
But
he could just slap at the bass and be good.
Oh man! But either way, Chris Hansen was like telling Joe, he's like, "Josh is gonna replace you." Like, fuck you, And then that's pretty much what happened. Was I ended up meeting up with, Gad recording the EP on the low, while Joe was doing whatever, and eventually one day Joe showed up and was like, give me one last chance. And then we already recorded like 3 songs for Exalted Compositions, and they had to like give him the sad news and stuff. That's like the realest story. It's like so sad, you know, like, and I'm sitting outside waiting for that to happen, like, but
We've all been there.
It was sad because I spent a lot of time with that guy. I love that guy, and I'm still his friend. You know, we still talk and everything.
he's doing good now.
He's doing good now.
He's way better.
Yeah, at the time he was just kind of going through his shit, you know. So
yeah, dude. We
it
all
was just-
at
Chris
that
Hansen?
age, dude.
Was it Chris Hansen?
Joe
Joe
Ramirez.
Joe
Oh,
Ramirez.
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, Chris Hansen's on NBC, right? Sorry, I'm just kidding.
We always
I've
make a
heard that
joke.
before. I know.
All of us at that age don't know what the fuck we're doing, and you can lose control very easily, dude.
Yeah.
Early 20s and all that shit, dude. I didn't have a grip on anything until my late half of my 20s.
You're just winging it, dude. You're just
Yeah,
seeing, you're throwing,
literally.
see what sticks. You're just throwing it at the wall and like, okay, well that didn't work. Let's go ahead and do it again.
And what sucks is that if you
Just kidding.
get on a regular drinking regimen at that age, your body is just so freaking like calloused to anything. You could just drink forever, dude.
Literally, it just never ends. But yeah, it's God. I don't know. I'm not much of a drinker. I can't do that stuff. It get a major headache the next day.
Hangovers
You
do
go-
so.
yep. You gotta
Hangovers
borrow a little
are fun.
happiness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Eventually, you know, that's how me and Gad got together playing, and Brandon was still the drummer at the time, and eventually Chris Hansen he wanted to leave, and we had got another bass player to join. He was in the same studio as us at Griff Dogs, and that's how we made it Ashvata.
Fucking love that album, dude.
Thank you.
That
That's
is
all
the
Gad
first-
right there, dude.
first
That's all
LP.
him.
Yeah.
I was just singing on top of that. Gad's a madman.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just we recorded everything ourselves. Didn't you guys record the drums on your own?
Check this out.
everything ourselves.
That's so.
Which nowadays when I think about it, I kind of wish we went to someone else because I don't know, that's obviously like you look back and you're like, oh man, this should have sounded better or this or that. You're always kind of like, but we're still proud of it. Yeah, recorded all ourselves, mixed, and Dave Otero mastered it.
I didn't know that was a Dave master.
Yes, sir. Dave
Oh, sick.
Otero master.
Didn't you mix that?
I mixed it. Yes.
Yeah, Gad mixed the
Yeah.
Ashvata. But yeah, and
Which,
then
again, I feel like the way I hear stuff like is, I don't know. I hear everything darker usually, and I guess like the brighter mixes are like where it's at, especially with like this type of stuff.
Mm.
If you guys even know what I'm talking about.
Somewhat.
I mean,
Sorry.
he was the overall mix, you know, the tone.
I don't think any of us are
Feeling,
total
like,
mix heads, but yeah,
No, I'm not.
I understand
no.
that particular lingo. Yeah.
So bright now, okay. This is a perfect opportunity to explain yourself. Yeah, tell me what a bright mix is.
Well, basically, the bright mixes are usually, to bring stuff in front, so all the tech death, stuff that's fast, like you want it, up front and clear. So
it's clarity, basically, like
I
a
tend to like
murky-
I tend to like exactly the murky type of mixes, like the black metal, where it's
Yeah.
like clear but like still a little.
So I did understand you. That's kind of what I was attributing it to, like the brightness being the clarity of it, and I mean precision can be across the board, no matter if it's murky or bright. But
Yeah,
I
exactly.
tend to lean to the more dirtier, murkier
Yeah.
sounding stuff too. Maybe it's and we've all had those dark times in life, so we know like the feelings you feel when you're hearing dark and evil stuff, or going through those things, you know, and then you go back to the music, you find a murky, dark, evil sounding band. It's like it kind of brings those feelings back to a surface, but you actually like welcome them in a weird way, even though it's not really pertaining to something that was positive, you know? Or it's just you just like to feel fucking, you know, the hair stand up on the back of your neck real quick. Kind of like watching a horror movie.
Yeah,
But
it's a
shout
great
out
feeling.
to we have to do this Twitch thing because this is what we're trying to do now. Fucking Jedi just threw down some gifted subs, dude.
What up, dude?
Jedi grind.
That's my
Jedi.
dog.
5 subs. So we
Oh,
got 5 more
nice.
folks.
Mersey.
Yeah.
I need to sit up a little bit so everybody be seeing that logo.
Dude, sweet. I need
Oh,
to put
yeah.
my Mersey on too.
We're told that's a good thing. We got subs.
Yeah,
Yes.
we are.
Is
Is
there any
such-
doms?
we are
Is there any doms out there? I'm just
super.
We are the
Please
Dom.
sub or dom
we are the
scribe
dom.
to
We're
it.
doming.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like alphaing, like
What would be the
man.
Dom version on? What would be the Twitch Dom? Who would be a Dom on Twitch? What would
I
be that?
don't know.
dude, Jed's a dom, dude. Murray's
yeah.
dom. He just
Hell
doms
yeah, he
everyone,
is.
dude. He dommed me when I was a kid, like fucking.
There we go.
Oh
What's that
shit!
speaking for?
Here's my this is the album release show that I went and saw you guys at.
Mad
Oh
Ross,
damn!
Yeah.
Myconith, Blood of the
That's
Heretic. Yeah,
Damn.
that was the CD release show.
Yeah, that was a fun
Fresh
show.
Vata. I was in the observatory, the smaller room, the constellation room. But that was actually a good show. After the show, the promoter was all like, "You guys did good. You guys should keep doing this." And I was like, "Sick!" But we actually got paid, you know, and it
Yeah.
was a small release, but that was awesome. That's cool that you went.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Everything happens for a reason. People know
Yeah,
this.
dude.
Our drummer here now.
So
Well,
you guys didn't know each other at that show?
Yeah, I didn't really know Joseph at all until like I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe like last year.
So was it one of those moments, Joseph, where you're seeing this band and you're like, I will one day drum for this band?
So I'll tell you what happened, which is I moved to Orange County in 2016, and right away I started looking at Craigslist ads for bands, and that's how I found Transcend the Realm. And at the time, Christian of
Shout
Transcend the Realm was always wearing a Lasta Lucy sweatshirt, and he had the first album, TTR album, Gad produced it. So there was like a kind of connection there, and I always
Yeah.
treated Lasta Lucy as like kind of like a little further ahead than what TTR were doing, but the guys obviously looked up to them. And then eventually Christian joined Lasta Lucy as their second guitarist, and so he played that show that I just had the ticket for, and so that's how Lasta Lucy got on my radar. And then I remember, I'll never forget driving home from like I think it was a Origin Defeated Sanity show one night, and Christian's like, yo, I got the
Damn.
fucking Ashvata master, and he like threw it in my CD player, and I was just like, yo, this is fire, like you guys are gonna blow up.
Yeah.
And it didn't quite
We
blow up
didn't,
that
no.
fast, but it like hit the underground and like made shockwaves. And I know so many people that really love that record, and it's so like proggy and psychedelic, and there's like, dude, honestly, I think you guys did the like saxophone and death metal better than the Faceless, better than Rivers of Nile even. It's so subtle but like fucking like clean. I really think you guys nailed it with the effects of that record, the whole ambiance. So I was
all
like,
Gab.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all
But
good.
then Brandon was drumming, so I was just like, yeah, these guys are sick. I'll catch them live. And I figured maybe at some point I could get involved, but we'll have to get ahead of the story when I actually join. But that's how I got on their radar.
Totally. And that actually getting on people's radars, like one of the things that I noticed about this band too is like Pat Kenny, like me and him trade bands all the time through text. And just one day, like recently, he's like, check out this band. And it's The Last Lucy. I was giggling and I was like,
oh yeah, no, he sent it to me too. He sent it to me
yeah,
too.
and I was like, dude, that's Joseph's drumming for them now. And he's like, dude, I fucking love this shit. And I'm like, that's what's up, dude. That's cool that like
So sick.
it's like and he's a super homie of mine. I've known him since he was before he even had hair on his nuts, dude. And
Were you,
And-
were you waiting? You're checking it out every day,
I
making
was,
sure.
I was making sure, dude. I was making sure. I wanted to make sure that one sprouted
When's it gonna
healthily.
come?
I make sure, like the first one wasn't a ingrown hair or anything. You know.
Well, that's a good friend, dude.
yeah,
imagine
real
the
quick.
guy. Imagine the guy who gets his first pube and it's an ingrown hair.
Oh man.
No,
He's already failing.
yeah, dude. So it's just cool that like it was one of those random situations where a homie's like telling me about you guys, and then you guys got on my radar because of Joseph and the show and all this stuff. So it's just like I know that you guys are being passed around because it's come across me a couple of times, you know.
Awesome. That's so good
Oh,
to hear.
Totally. And now, I mean, I don't know if we're at a good stopping point, but I want to get into Derek a little bit too. I want to see. Are we at the
shit.
timeline? Are we at? Yeah, no problem, dude. Is the timeline kind of button up to Derek, or when did you?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, dude, we're gonna have to
Hop
go
on
back.
in.
We're gonna
Hop
have to go
on in.
back again. Hop into the DeLorean. Fucking
Oh,
go
man,
back
so
in time.
when I
again.
was little, what got me into music,
Yeah.
I grew up watching my older twin brothers in a band, a Tejano band, a type of Mexican music,
yeah,
watching them performing. And so literally my first instrument that I picked up was the accordion when I was probably like 5 or
Sick.
6.
No fucking way,
And
dude.
then eventually,
That's rad, dude.
yeah, that shit was hard. I didn't stick with it at all.
oh yeah, as a first
Yeah.
instrument, there's so much shit you got to pay attention to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try to get piano lessons too. Oh shit, I'm getting hella people saying
Yeah,
what's
we
up.
got,
right
got a
now.
bunch
What's
of
up,
Derek
guys?
love,
Major
dude.
love, dude.
yeah.
Some
Oh,
D
dude,
love,
Derek-
yeah.
People are
Derek
so
has a
happy.
crew, dude.
People are so happy for me right now because of joining this band. It's crazy. It's just
Hell yeah, dude.
I love
Sick.
that. I love that.
brother. It's a good feeling.
But then
so
after
let's-
accordion, tried taking piano lessons, and that was, I learned a little bit from that. But then got into drums a little bit more actually, and then somehow found a bass when I was probably like 10, maybe younger.
Mhm.
And fucking Korn was my first metal band I loved. I was
Totally,
super
dude.
into
I think that
them,
was
trying,
me too, probably.
trying to learn their music,
right.
Yeah.
And then until one of my cousins taught me how to read tabs, and then I was just gone from there. Found Metallica, started jamming like every single song of theirs with my older cousin. He'd be playing guitar, I'd be playing bass, and we were just jamming it together like every weekend, all the time.
Did you get that
Still
fieldy
on
slap
bass?
down? Oh, sorry. We both went at the same time. Did you get that fieldy
Yeah.
bass slap or what?
Berber dang.
The fieldy bass slap?
I would say now I did. I would think I did. I thought I did when I was younger. 'Cause it just sounded
Is
like
he
just-
playing? No, he's playing notes, right?
Yeah,
I feel like,
just doing percussion.
yeah, it feels like percussion, right? It doesn't feel like it's actually like. I mean, he could just be doing whatever notes he wants to,
Pretty
kind of on a
much.
lot of
It's all-
things.
It's all
Yeah.
muted slap stuff. It's all fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, with his strap, he has to have a custom like extra long strap for it to be as low as he.
Oh
plays
yeah, it's
it.
like at his
all
ankles. Is
stand-up
basically.
bass.
He's like leaning it on his knee.
Yeah, him and Robert Trujillo are pretty bad at that.
Oh,
That's weird.
yeah.
I don't know
Even,
how they play that low.
Derek from Suffocation too. He puts his straight up. He has a strap so he could put his bass on the actual floor. He puts it on the ground, and so he has like padding on the pointy end, and he just puts it on the ground and just headbangs like on the side like this. He just like goes around
That's
it and headbangs. Like, he's
You
got
seen the
like, big move.
rockabilly dudes that play the stand-up bass, but they like jump on top of it and they're
Standing
like,
on the side of them and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck. Speaking of stand-up bass, I forgot to mention I took an orchestra class, so I was playing stand-up bass in like 6th, 7th grade,
Sick.
Nice.
getting that fretless action in.
Getting those
Oh, yeah.
calluses on those fingers, dude. Those strings look gigantic. I've never actually like held a stand-up bass, but it just looks like you got to have some serious.
Dude, and
Hand
I was
callus.
little. I don't know what I was doing with that big ass thing. It was fun.
Okay,
That's
so then you learn to read tabs and you start learning the Metallica songs and all that shit.
Yeah.
Are you playing with your fingers at that time?
Yeah. When I was younger, I was that bass player who was like, oh, picks are for pussies, blah blah blah. I was totally.
I'm still that bass
against
player,
picks.
and I play with
Now I love them. Like I appreciate picks now. I'm a huge Pantera fan. I'm like, I can't call Rex Brown a pussy. Like that's fucked up. But yeah, I'm strictly fingerstyle. Even now to this day, I'm trying to incorporate the pick. Just different type of techniques. So I always try to learn something.
Ivan Munguia, he basically glues his pick to his thumb, right?
That was
whenever he
me
needs-
and him were trying to come because we were both playing bass pipe. We were both guitar players first playing bass, and we wanted to find a way. We were buying these random picks that we could find that were thumb picks that would wrap around your thumb, and then you could have fingers and you could tap, and then they could pick when you want to. But they kept pointing
Spinning,
up.
yeah.
They kept spinning, so they'd be like pointing like this way or something, and you're like fuck, like, and you have to just you just be fingers only. But he actually, that's what Anthony was saying, is that like he literally just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get it like fucking glue. He just glues a pick to his thumb, and then he fucking plays. So it's just like it's not gonna go anywhere. It's
So
like
when you're
fucking-
seeing him do the fingers and shit, you'll see the pick just like chilling.
Oh,
on
dude,
the
no,
thumb.
actually, dude, yeah. Speaking of Jedi, right here, he was the first one that kind of started it. So the first time when
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. The grip tape. Dude.
Yeah, we toured with Severed Savior. He had these it was the yellow Tortex picks, and he would have grip tape around him, and that was just his move. And he's was very accurate with him when
Just
he
the
flipped him
top
too. By
half
the way,
for your finger though, not the
yeah. He flicked it. One time he was playing, and right before a tap, yeah, those ones. He had those ones with the grip tape on them. And
Yeah, there's the pointies.
oh, those are the pointy ones. Yeah, I don't think I think he had normal ones. I think he
See,
had
Murray
normal
was
ones.
like, "Fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna throw the pick in my mouth when I do a finger tap."
No, dude. So there was I think I probably told it on here once, but one time I was front row at Showcase watching Severed, and like Murray's on the other side of the stage. I'm in front of the guitar player. I'm in front of like Mike or something, and Murray goes into a tap part and flicks the pick from across the stage and hits me in the eye. like accurate, just like fucking
Precision.
snipered. Yeah, just sniped me. like,
How do you do that?
and then he
just saw it all
started
happen in my
cracking
head.
up. He started cracking up while he was doing the bass part. I still have it like a photo memory of it. But yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
And then, what did you pick up the pick and then look at it and realize?
Oh, yeah. No,
that was
I
the
kept the
first time you
pick.
saw the grip tape, or you already knew about the grip tape.
No, we already talked about it because
Oh, yeah,
me and him were fucking around a
Okay.
bunch, hanging like
Pick a
hanging out all the
destiny,
time.
bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
Destiny, dude.
You're like, ah.
The pick.
You know what's
of
funny is
adversity.
that fucking I've been hit one other time in the eye, and it was by Jeff Hanneman. Like,
Oh, nice.
like he was playing. It was like we were
Classic.
like probably 3 or 4 people from the front, and they were finishing a song, like I forget what song it was, like a fucking like one of their epic songs, like Hellways or something. And like the lights go off, and I see right before the lights go off, I see his hand do this, and the lights go off, and then something just goes in my eye.
Oh my god.
Why is it always your eye, dude?
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit, and I like smoked cigarettes back then, so I was like, oh shit, that might have been a pick. So then I put the lighter on the ground, and it's right there, and just people just swarm on it.
Oh no.
So I got hit in the
You
eye for
deserve that
nothing.
pick.
I know, right?
Yeah.
What the fucking physical
Was
pain.
it the same eye or a different eye?
Oh, I don't. That's a
Lucky
detail
eye, bro.
I didn't.
My
Didn't write
lucky
down.
eye caught every pick.
Well, then your story sucks, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, fuck
All right,
yeah. So
wait,
you're playing
back
with
to
picks and
Derek,
stuff.
yeah.
So you're trying to get. So Derek, you're trying to like get better at like all the different styles and stuff. And so from there, what did
Yeah.
you do? You start jamming with people and stuff after that.
Yeah, actually, I didn't join my first band or even start jamming with people till I was probably like about 21. I joined like my first band, and it was what kind of style? I can't even describe the type of style. I could just say like maybe in the 90s we would have been killing it. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like some alternative, kind of heavy rock shit.
Totally.
But that was my first band, and because of that band, my buddy that was drumming in that band, he went to go try out for another metal band out here in Fresno, where I'm from, and I ended up playing guitar for that metal band because I picked up guitar too along the way, just and so my first metal band I joined, I was actually a guitar player for.
What's that band called?
That one was called Native Burn.
Native Burn.
Super local band stuff.
What style of music?
Fun. It was definitely like thrashy. It was some thrash. You could definitely tell the lead guitar player was heavily influenced by Dimebag. He was doing a lot of pinch harmonics, whammy bar squeals. It was fun. It was a learning experience for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally.
And
man,
was
How long did that last?
that lasted? Probably about 2 years, maybe.
Okay, so you're
And
23.
then after that, I wasn't in any metal band. I actually joined a hip hop band. I was doing bass for a hip hop group. Just a 4-piece, drums, guitar, me on bass, and our buddy rapping over us. We actually got on some pretty cool shows. Like we've opened up for Andre Nicotina like 2-3 times.
what's
maybe.
up?
Oh damn, nice.
Afro Man, yeah, we got on some cool shit. We were killing it. That
Oh,
was like
yeah.
around 2014, 15. And
Very
then
nice.
all right, and then around this time is actually when I first met Josh and Gad.
So are you down in Long Beach area too?
No, I'm in Fresno.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was living in LA when I reconnected with them. I'll get to that in a little bit. But around 2014, 15, I was doing a little West Coast tour with a local band from Visalia around here called Catharsis.
Okay.
And we ended up doing a show in Hollywood. We had a day off the next day, and we ended up staying with Josh, and I can't remember, some badass house in Hollywood, though. And yeah, that's how I got introduced to them. I've been following Josh ever since, keeping up with their music and shit. I saw them perform out here in Fresno maybe once, twice, maybe. And then fast forward to like 2020, I go to a show that they're playing, fucking Flub, Equipoise, and Kennedy Vale. I go see them perform, and then they have no bass player. I hit them up. I'm like, oh, what's good? And ever since then, Gad just kept sending one song at a time through tabs. Like, I never even met up with them by the time I learned all the songs.
Crazy.
And lost my train of thought.
No, it's all good. I was actually wanted to take back to something kind of outside of that, but we're talking about local bands from places and shit like that. Visalia, I'm thinking of the band Maggot Colony. Do you remember the band Maggot Colony? It's like a grime band, right? And the drummer Greg is blind. He's completely blind.
I only got to see them perform once, and that tripped me out. They're definitely well known around here.
Because in Pacifica, we would have these every year. It's called the Fog Fest, and then Jeff Pickens and a couple of his buddies would have a actual metal festival aside from the Fog Fest. Severed was actually supposed to play, but it got shut down before Severed played. But Maggot Colony played, and dude, it's crazy because Greg's completely blind. But if you put him down on his kit, he knows where everything is, So he actually fucking shreds it up, dude. Like he's a serious grind drummer, dude. I love Maggot Colony.
That shit's amazing. That's cool that you know them. That's tight.
Hell yeah. my tattoo artist is actually the guy who Jeff Pickens. He's the one who turned me on to them because it's his old homies from living there.
That's fucking cool. Small world.
Yeah. Unto the kingdom of Coke.
It's gnarly out there, but fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say and then so nowadays to segue a little bit, but what's the venues out there? Because I see a lot of shows going to Fresno, right? Fresno's getting a bunch of shows.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Just a couple weeks ago, we had Obscura on a Wednesday, and then that Friday, the Defeated Sanity show. It was like a festival. It was so tight. It's been crazy. But the main venue that's been getting a lot of shows out here is called Full Circle Brewery.
Okay.
It's got a not so great stage, but they be getting some shows. It's tight.
They got good beer too. Full Circle made it out here.
Anthony,
that's the Full Circle. Yep.
So I went to the Obscura show, and I brought the beer from that venue to you that next day.
That was delicious, dude.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I gave you a shout out for that on the episode. That's what I started that episode off with.
I saw that,
and I also got a Last of Lucy poster that's at work. I'm putting it. I put it in my toolbox just to keep it safe because I want to put it up in my man cave when I finally fucking get it done.
Hell yeah, we got so many of those
in a year.
Let's see. He's pulling down something. The suspense is killing me.
What you got?
Yeah.
Whammo. Look at that. Posters on posters.
I want to
give you 3 posters, maybe 5. If you come up to me, I will give you 5 posters.
Josh gave me literally 100 posters. So many.
So speaking of in the background, Joseph sent me some flyers, and I think this is the one, right? That's the poster, right?
Yeah. That's a show coming up too.
Yeah, we playing
Arizona. Okay, so you guys are going out to Arizona. Nice.
Yeah. Just tried to put a couple shows together for that weekend, and Arizona happened, and I was like, yeah, I'm really stoked to play that because these bands look sick. So,
and there's this one. Is it same lineup?
That's next week. This is going to be Stages of Decomposition. My buddy Sal
shout out.
Put that together. Shout out. Thank you so much. The show's going to be super sick.
She's super
Bloodscribe's really good. This is in East LA, so that one's going to be.
Pull that up again, Joel.
Cracking.
You see that little logo in the third from the left in the bottom, the LA, but it's got slam, so it's SLAM.
Yeah.
My favorite logo, dude. The little LA Dodgers.
So what is that? Is that it's a band?
That's I think the production company that Sal does. He also puts on Los Angeles Extermination Fest.
Can we just
Okay.
bring a little attention to the last band at the bottom, Fetal Sewage?
Oh yeah, that's
So
fetal sewage.
So is that baby shit, or is that your shit with babies after
No, it's
you
the
ate
babies. Yeah, turning into shit. I
It?
don't
Like,
even
did you
know.
eat a baby and then
No,
it
I think
became
it's-
shit, or is
I think
it
it's
baby
like
shit?
you toss the baby into the sewage. It is.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
It's
thinking.
like it's like abortion type thing.
Oh yeah.
And
It's
they
like
have a.
it's the sewer plant outside of Planned Parenthood or some shit.
Oh,
They're pretty gnarly.
and then
They have
used
a. I'm looking forward to jamming with them. They have Lord Marco do the session drums for that album that's coming out. So excited to see who can pull that shit off.
Oh yeah, Lord Marco.
But yeah, that's
Back
our
to
next
Derek.
show. So sorry, yeah, one real quick. That is our next show. So that is a week from tomorrow. That's April 15th. You should come out and see us if you live in.
Please report
LA.
back to tell me what fetal sewage sounds like. I just had
I'll
very
record
curious.
them.
I have an idea, but
I have an idea too. Probably
Little
like
gurgly
Discord
grind.
Mexico or something.
yeah. They have to be. If they're not, they're watch their their mathcore fucking like Dylan's Escape Plan style.
That'd be sick. I hope it
Like
is.
super
Dream
intricate
theater.
and
That would
well
be
thought out.
that's the new move now. Like you should just name your band like a gnarly grindcore band name and just start playing just prog Rush covers and shit.
Yeah. Totally, dude. That would
People
be
would totally buy that.
amazing, dude. It'd be like Dream Theater. I mean, I'm already gonna give it a band name, but this would be like Dream Theater and Prosthetic Cunt.
Oh my god, fucking awesome.
It's cool to play along a bunch of death metal bands. Like we've played along different styles before, and the death metal guys are just the most into what's happening on stage, and so that's fun to play for.
And they're also usually the nicer ones.
Yeah,
This is funny.
yeah, no.
Death metal people are super chill. It's like.
Well, that's actually a common thing too, dude, that you kind of figure out after being in this for so long, dude, that most of us are all positive, happy people because, it's like a therapy to do this music in the first place. You go to the gym and you beat it out in the gym for an hour. How are you going to get not beat it off, beat it out?
What's so funny? What's so funny about that?
Because I'm fucking 12, dude, and I laugh at beat it out.
You go
I was
get
kidding.
it.
It
You
was
go
very
get
funny.
it. You
The
go
way
for
Anthony
for an
said
hour.
it was too
I
totally
know
funny,
it's
dude.
not the best words. I'm sorry, but you go for
They're
it at
the
the
best
gym for an
words.
hour.
us up.
After the gym, when that feeling of getting all that out, if something
Again.
were to come and you get
Whammo.
Oh my god!
Beat it out.
That's gonna
Hashtag
be a
beat
new
it out.
thing, dude.
This
Hashtag
is
beat
gonna
it
be
out.
trending.
We're gonna beat this shit out, dude.
Oh, dude, come on.
You guys need T-shirts now.
But yeah, dude,
Hella
it's like
weeks.
you
What is it
exert all
doing?
that. You can't get upset at anything after that, really.
So
It's just
Joseph,
everything's a whatever thing.
So playing with these guys, do you really have to beat it out on the drums?
Man,
my
he
God,
beats it
dude.
out
That makes
so
more
hard.
sense when you say it like that, though.
beat it out super hard on the
I
drums.
should have said. I should have used hella. I should have used
Hella.
fucking I should have used the drum reference instead of the gym.
Dude, I crank so
Well,
many
well-
beats out per
Yeah,
minute.
total drum reference. You're right. Yeah, totally.
Let me get us on track. So Derek also plays in a band called Fatal Rebirth. And were you doing that at the time you joined T-Law? You were
Yeah, I've been part of that
co-instrumentally doing
band
it?
for I've been part of that band for over 5 years. We got to release an EP, and actually, unfortunately, after the Obscura show, I quit that band.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Bro.
Yeah, me and the other
Damn.
guitarist, we left. There was just a bunch of drama, and yeah, it sucks. But it was
Sorry.
bittersweet,
Yeah.
Very disappointing.
You wanna talk about
very
it?
proud of what I did on that album. Check it out still. But yeah, unfortunately,
Okay,
not
so-
with those guys no more.
I was 10 minutes late to seeing the last Fatal Rebirth concert featuring Derek because they were
Yeah.
opening the Obscura show, and I missed you guys. I was about to
That's
give
all
you
good.
guys mad shout outs. So, hey, am I getting that $20 back for the shirt? or
Yeah,
what?
no, if you already thought about it, I was gonna get you a shirt.
All right, for sure, dude.
Yeah, I
You
got
did
you.
a pre-order or something?
I gave him
he
money-
ordered 3 tickets.
Tickets, yeah, and they couldn't make it, so I said, just keep the money and give me a shirt when I get the chance. So,
Boom.
Yeah, my guy left with all the merch, and I was like, "I'll get you back, bro. I swear."
That's funny, dude. It's all good. Yeah, the professor gets his money, dude. Oh man. So anyway, so I was just about to shout that out because it was like we had our other bands, but then we all like joined the Last of Lucy because they're like the tech death behemoth, like of the OC of the Southern California. It's like the best
Fuck
band
yeah.
in
We
town.
did it, Gad. We
Yeah.
did it.
Did
we? I don't know.
They recruited us. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. I got
so-
my Starbucks right here. What's good, homie? You know what it is.
Hell yeah, dude.
After
Cheers,
that,
bro.
how long was it until you joined? Was there anything between that and Last of Lucy for you, Derek?
Well, like, I guess I just been feeling like I have buddies in a band called Fire to the Throne out here, and I've been filling in on guitar with them for a couple shows. Like even at the
Nice.
Obscura show, I played guitar for them that night too. Pulled double duty.
Yeah.
But that's just meanwhile, while their guitarist he's on maternity leave. He just had a baby. But other than that, I just been Last Lucy and Fatal Rebirth for the past year or two, and now it's just straight Lucy.
Nice, dude. So now we're
Unadulterated.
that's
Boom.
sick, dude. So now that we're current with everybody in the band, like so all you guys get together. When the first time all of you are together as the band, what do you guys do from that point? Did you already have a bunch of material ready, or did you guys write together? How did that all work out?
I would say it's post Moksha recording that we joined. So Moksha was done.
Okay.
And what we
Yeah.
all did the first thing together was that little mini tour with Ominous Ruin back in December.
Cool, dude.
Yes,
so
sir.
then let's talk about Moksha a little bit.
Yeah, we should get into that.
I Joseph already probably knows my question because that artwork is so fucking sick, dude. And that's Par, right?
Yeah,
Par did that.
Par, man, great job.
Okay, so please explain the concept of the
Yeah.
artwork, like the idea,
Pixel
how
Cannon,
it came
I think
about.
is this thing. That honestly, we gave him I gave him notes for the entire album of Moksha, what each song was about, just like a rough storytelling of each song, and he drew up a couple sketches of what he thought the interpretation would be of each song, and Moksha is about rebirth and just dying and coming back stronger, better. It's just a metaphoric, that's what Moksha means. Actually, it means rebirth.
Can we pull up a picture of this artwork while we're talking about it, so I can just kind of have it while I'm talking about it, because there's some
Where's
there's
Joel?
there's
Dude?
plenty of aspects about it that I just want to see while we're talking about it. But basically, I mean, the main thing is obviously the creature looking at what is it at its own soul coming out of this puddle. It looks like a soul type
pretty much
version of it.
That's probably it.
So is it like it's dying and it's
its rebirth.
reborn again? Yep. I interpreted that from looking at it. So that's cool that I actually grabbed a little bit of what you guys were trying to do with it,
Yeah.
But Par,
Moksha,
I didn't expect that to be a Par, actually. I did. I mean, you could tell that it is his style once you guys told me that it was him.
That's
but
the
really,
cover, right? But that's the flyer.
That is, but it's just a flyer. Yeah.
Here, I got it. I got you guys. I'm
Cool.
gonna not fuck this up. Check this out. Check it out right here. See that?
Nope.
What?
No, you gotta upload it to the. I can do it, dude.
Oh,
Jack.
as I'm sharing, dude. No way.
No, you gotta upload it to the brand section. And
I
under
think
band-
Joel has to bring it into the stream yard. I can
All
see
right,
it.
Well, when he
Share
comes
the
back,
link.
we'll do that. But it's definitely some really sick art, dude. And working with an artist, like how much of it was him versus you guys? Was it all you and he just
Man,
kept
that was all
coming
him.
back with- Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I mean like you
'Cause,
gave
like,
him the concept.
we
though.
just gave him
You
the
gave him
ideas.
the ideas. Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. So how
Yeah.
much of your idea did he add to for that? Did he come back with stuff you're like, oh, I didn't even realize that could work with it as well? I just know that when we worked with Par, we
Well,
got several
honestly-
different drafts. So it's We got a delay here now.
Yeah, that's what he did for us actually.
Oh, okay.
He gave us a couple drafts. He gave us like 4 sketches.
Yeah, quick sketches.
They're kind of shadow like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. He just took the idea and he was able to make it way crazier than I could even imagine. We didn't even like tell him like what to create. It was just kind of his own like images that he made.
Interpretation of the words.
I don't know.
you
That
gave
guy's
him.
crazy.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, an artist that
Yeah,
has
we
done
also
as
gave him
much
all
as
the
he's
tracks
done.
too. We gave him like all 10 tracks with vocals on there.
So he's listening to it while he's
Yeah,
creating.
so he
That's
listened
cool.
to the whole album.
Dude, I had that idea. I mean, that was just an idea.
Yeah.
I wanted to have the Synesthesia album given to an artist. This is just mainly in my head, but I think I did pitch this to the guys, even though we found out that it would cost way too much. But give it to a synesthete, a person who actually has synesthesia that does artwork and would actually paint the album. And there is a woman who does this. She paints songs. And it would be so sick to be like, this cover art is the actual album painted through a person who actually has synesthesia.
That'd be sketchy though, because it could be like, you know, it could come back as like a toilet with like a
with the swastika on it.
Is this the cover?
Oh shit! Fuck
That's
yeah.
super
So
great.
sick. That's super sick.
Look at the cover, homies.
There
Look
it
at
is,
it.
dude.
Yeah,
Look at it.
Dude,
Pretty
that
good.
is so dope. And the colors are
That
They
thing's got
pop.
okay. Skulls coming out of the mouth. Damn, that's trippy. Fucking par, dude.
well. While you were gone, we kind of got the concept, Joel. It's death and rebirth. So it's basically like you're seeing this thing die as the soul is being reborn and staring at it at the moment. Maybe.
Shout out Nefandus just gifted
Thank
5
you.
tier 1 subs to us, dude.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man.
Dude, so
And-
sick.
You guys the shit.
Shout out Not a Drunk just gifted a tier 1 sub to Joel GGGGGG.
7 G's.
Oh hell yeah.
7 G's.
7
G'ing
G's.
out,
G.
dude.
Yeah.
Hell
Joel
yeah.
7 G's, dude.
Thanks for the support, guys.
Hell yeah.
Totally, dude. This is awesome.
We'll see what that even means
Seabass,
after the
by the
show.
way. Shout out Seabass. Thanks for commenting.
Yeah, shout out
Oh, yeah.
Seabass.
So
Fuck
let's
yeah.
get into the Moksha album. That's the one that I have listened to.
Real quick,
and
I want actually before we do that, when I was taking a piss right now, did we talk about what the name Lasta Lucy means to whoever created the name Lasta Lucy?
we have not actually, and that actually is a question that
We've
I
talked
wanted to
about
know.
this.
I always
Like,
thought attributed it to
Yeah, I
the
can tell the
missing
story.
link.
It's a chapter
This is
It's
his
a
mic's not
chapter
working.
from Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, the book
Okay.
from Hunter S. Thompson.
Totally
Nice. Hell yeah.
Is that the girl that they come across during the story?
Yeah.
Who was it? Heather Graham who played it in the movie? No.
I've seen the scene in the movie recently because I had to look it up, and it's like kind of sketchy. There's the guy who's with this underage woman, and
He's the lawyer to
And then
Hunter
the-
S. Thompson.
and then Hunter S is like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing with her, dude?" Like freaking him out about how he's gonna get caught with her, and then
Mhm.
that's pretty much the scene that I saw. So.
And then she disappears because Hunter, I think, yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think Gad, you told me you actually, it doesn't like really reflect much about the band. It's just kind of like a ersatz kind of random reference.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So
It was just it was one of the names that popped out of the book. Basically, it sounded cool, and Lucy,
Super catchy.
represents LSD. We're kind of experimenting with that a lot at the time, so it kind of like spoke to me and the vocalist at the time, this guy Kevin. It was before Joe Ramirez. Yeah, shout out
Oh, yeah.
Kevin.
Shout
Yeah,
out, shout out, not a drunk too. Just got
But
gifted
yeah,
another sub.
It-
Fuck
it-
yeah.
like the the content of the chapter was like not even a thought,
Yeah.
Totally.
or any connection
No,
to
I mean
it.
those were the last of Lucy. That's a super catchy turn of phrase right there. As a band
drugs,
name,
LSD.
Yeah,
If you
I always like to tell people also, when you have like the last of the vial, you have like an
Last of
empty
the
vial
LSD,
and
bro.
you fill out with water and you
Yep.
take that,
Yeah.
and
You guys
that's
ever had a vial of
like the
acid?
last of Lucy right there,
Okay,
That's
so
what I like to tell people anyway.
here's a
Theoretically,
fun
I have.
fact, okay, about Moksha. Moksha, me and Gad were living together in Huntington Beach, and we just rented an apartment together for about like a year and a half, and that was after we got off tour in 2018 with Inanimate Existence, and so while we're living together, Gad decides to get 2 vials of acid, and we just have that
Nice.
chilling at the house. And we decided to start making music, and we would make music and then we'd party on the weekends. So we would just go down the street to Johnny's Saloon.
It wasn't that crazy.
Come
He's making it a lot more than what it was.
There's nothing wrong with it, all right. But anyway, we did a little bit of acid, okay. So during that time,
hell
but
yeah.
Gad's all scared. Oh my god, this is incriminating. Like, dude, that was in the past, not now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, not present.
no, but either way, Moksha was created, living together, and we would literally sit there for like 12 hours, just him writing riffs, and I'd roll joints, and we would just sit there and smoke weed and
Yeah, well,
write riffs.
this album definitely the way it came about was definitely different than previous albums. There was a little bit more organization there, and also we tried basically coming up with ideas based on like, we'll just throw like some synthesizers, some chords in there and whatnot, and kind of like build like a 16-bar loop, and kind of just create more of like a vibe before we even put like any kind of music in there. Just kind of like put some samples in there and like get kind of inspiration with what the synthesizers are doing and whatnot, and boom, put like like a drum loop in there, and then start. You choose can choose the tempos, so I don't know, it was definitely different, like the way we wrote a lot of the tracks on that one.
So to gloss on that, what I understand is that every Last of Lucy song these days starts out with a sample, not like a riff. They like start with like a synth sample or some sort of loop, and then like that actually goes
sir.
throughout the entire song.
A lot of
yeah, but it's like really quiet.
on
But
some of them.
and then you'll like hear it
On
come
some
out.
of 'em,
maybe,
yes.
Yeah, during the chorus, it'll like get loud again. I have like the stems, so I see this, and then like it's quiet, but it's like always going. And so like the entire song is like started
Yes,
from the
sir.
sample, and then the riffs and everything is built around that. So it's not. I don't.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's a trippy
Yes,
way to
sir.
do it. Hell yeah. That's cool.
Not all of them, but a lot of them, yes.
Yeah, a lot of them. And it will be the same for the next
But
album.
it actually
Yeah.
it makes the whole process. Yeah, it makes the whole process so much faster, because in a way you're already limiting yourself, because you already put like the whatever key of the song, and chord progressions or whatnot, you already put it in there, so you're already kind of limiting yourself in a way, but in a way you're kind of having a direction, so you're you just kind of going for whatever is the sound in there already, basically, and it kind of speeds up the process, and I don't know, it's a lot more fun of a process now, just because you creating a vibe before you even putting the riffs in there.
Yeah.
So you're already like just so much more interested in what is there to come, you know, like once you put everything in there. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Does that come from the acid? Because
I
I
would
mean,
just make Gad work a
Sorry,
lot.
now you guys are all sleeping.
no, like like I know with
No, not present. Not.
oh, it's a delayed.
They are on a delay. That
No,
was a
the,
long delay too.
Me and Gad would
Sick.
just sit there and work for like 12 hours though. We would just like do song after song. I think honestly we would sit there and just make a wall of sound, just like ambience, you know, and just really like kind of set the tone of what the song's supposed to sound like. And
Totally.
if it sounded good, then we would start putting riffs on top of it with like blast beats or like something to make you just want to bang your head.
Yeah, you choose your tempo and the you know, if it's fast or halftime or whatever it is, you know, and start putting riffs in there. But because you have like the key of the song already locked in, you already kind of like know what you will work and what won't. So sometimes you're kind of like limiting yourself, but then you're able to put stuff in there a lot faster instead of like over analyzing it.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of like following what sounds good instead of like rethinking it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Did you have any
Um,
formal music training, Gad? Sounds like, I mean, as far as like your ideas, it seems like you kind of maybe have you gone to school for music or something like that? Sick.
Joel, why did you have to ask him that, dude?
Yeah, he's like, fuck this.
He's
dude.
all
I'm
fuck
out,
you, dude. He's all what the
I'll-
fuck is school? Fucking hate school.
Yeah.
Like perfect timing.
He's like, I'm fucking done with this podcast. I'm fucking done with these
I'm
questions.
fucking done, dude.
They'll come
That would
back.
be so funny if it really was true. All right, well, Derek, like, all right, and Joseph, talk about like what
I could.
the first time you guys played as a rhythm section.
Oh hell yeah.
Shit. When was the rehearsal before the weekend we did those shows?
Yeah. Did I come down to rehearse and then I went back up to Santa Cruz where I was living, and then I got a ride to the first show with the Ominous Ruin guys. But we had rehearsed
That's
before
right,
the
yeah.
show, right? I came down for the weekend. Yeah. Was it Thanksgiving?
did I.
It was Thanksgiving. Yeah. So it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's right. That's when. Yeah. that's right.
2021 is our first rehearsal together. Yeah. Hey, you guys are back. Check.
I think.
How's the sound? How's
You
you
hear
guys'
us?
sound?
Something about like we're gonna hear it in like 10 seconds probably.
They're all high.
Are we back?
He's
What's
already
good? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
I don't know
Josh,
why something
Now we
about
got
like
no audio either.
hit us with that vocal mic, bro.
He will in about
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Sorry if we high.
There we go.
Nailed it. I got it down.
You guys are on like a 3-second time delay from all of
That's
us,
good.
I think. You guys are on a time delay.
What is it?
Damn
I
it.
thought he was kidding at first.
Like
No, that was so good.
You
That
think
was
it's
I can just
perfect, dude.
Yeah.
It's I can usually tell because I've had like a couple of these
Yeah,
phone calls every now and then. People are like, they're responding and they're like, you're like sitting there in silence, and then these guys start talking at the same time. And you're like,
Yeah.
what's
Is it
going on?
okay?
You know, we can hear you fine. It's just a little delayed. But yeah, we'll let your internet catch up.
Brian.
I think it just needs to catch back up. But we'll your video's all blurry
Is
too.
that how
so
it works? They catch up?
They did already once or twice. So,
Oh, okay.
but also Joseph, I mean you added something to the stream here. What's
Oh, I can get rid of that. That was before you
Okay.
had the. Yeah.
well fine. I wanted
Yeah,
to look
sorry.
at it. That's cool.
Nah, what? Wait, pull
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Pull up.
Nah, it's
Not a
dope.
drunk's comment. What dope new band isn't Joseph in?
Yeah.
I mean
The
that's
Professor
pretty.
is a beast. That is
Much-
a true statement.
Much to the chagrin of all the bands I'm already in, I keep
all bands.
fucking dipping my toes yet again. It's
Yeah.
it's a bad habit.
Well, it's funny. No, Joseph. I mean, just him being in these bands like Jamming the Dreamer and Last Lucy and stuff like that. Two bands I've never heard of, and I mean I've heard the name Last Lucy, but I'd never heard Dreamer or anything. And he's all check. I remember you picked me up for that Zoth show for this is the new Last Lucy stuff like in your CD player or something, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is insane. Like this is like, why are you like finding these like fucking gems like that I've never heard of that are just like, you know, primed for breakout? But Joseph just finds them, sniffs them out, and then joins them and infects them.
It's
kidding.
I
He
mean,
professes them, dude.
if you play drums, it's just too easy, dude. Like it's like being a chick on Tinder, I feel like, or something. It's just they're just all these metal bands are just waving at you, just what's up? Like let's
Wow, what
go.
about?
His name is Kid, dude.
Dude,
But
Joel
He plays,
was
yeah.
supposed to keep that a
Joseph plays
secret.
a drum machine for Kid Rock. He doesn't actually play drums; it's a drum machine, and those ba with the ba is all each of the pads. So he has to do the ba with the ba. He has to do each one, dude. That's what he does.
just program every drum to one of the fucking ba with the bang to bang, diggy
And,
diggy.
and the one where and the kid one where he has to hold it like, my name is Kid.
It's like it's a
Just
symbol.
hold his finger down on it.
Yeah. No. Anyways, that's
Kid
No.
Rock.
I've been Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Nice joke, dude.
oh
man.
man.
Now
So
I'm
how's
just,
it? Yeah, go for
yeah.
it, Joseph.
I was just gonna say I just am very blessed to be jamming with a lot of musicians I've like admired for years now. Like I was a big fan of T-Law before I joined. I was a big fan of Ominous before they invited me to do a tour. So I'm just, you know, feeling super lucky, kid in a candy store. So that's all.
Fuck yeah.
Very busy,
Okay.
dude.
Oh yeah.
What's next?
All right. See, these
That's-
guys are
that's your
frozen over
attitude,
here. Oh,
dude.
I think they're back.
What's next? That's your attitude in life, dude. What's next?
Yeah.
I think we're good now.
Check.
All right, I just reset it. Is it
Boom.
delayed at all?
Reset check.
We a little bit better.
Oh, yeah,
Answer
it's
this.
delayed.
Answer this as quick as you can. What's the first song on Moksha?
Yes.
So no.
Moksha.
That was a bad
What's your
test.
favorite color?
Yes.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Yes.
Boom,
Okay.
We're back in it.
Purple.
dude.
Okay, that's it. Okay, we're good.
Hey, Josh,
Yeah, we're
can you
back
tell
in
us
it to
about
win
the lyrical concepts of Moksha a little bit?
Moksha was really just about trying to overcome like a hard situation, you know. I don't know, something like me being homeless, you know, took everything to get out of it, you know. You feel like no one's gonna help you and you can't do anything. So I don't know, that song kind of is something about that, you know, where you're just trying to overcome all adversities and just be a better person, or, you know, better version. It's really like a deity being trapped, you know, in this realm and just being pushed down with like this crazy pressure and just can't like escape it. But eventually, you know, you're able to just break free of all that. So that's what Moksha is about.
And go through the whole cycle again.
Yeah. Just come
yeah.
back
Sick,
stronger
dude.
every single time. So
What
Yeah.
about
love
that.
Agni? Agni's another standout song.
Agni is more just you're beating the shit out of your adversity. Like whoever it is, you're just belting it to him, dude. You're just like giving it to him. I picked Agni because Agni's the fire god, and the song just reminded me of fire. And I just, you know, after that, I just kept writing. It was just like what you would do to somebody that you're fighting, you know? So I don't know. It just called for it. I don't really like promote violence or anything, but it just, that's what it called for. Just what I envisioned, you know, you just defeating your enemy. It's weird.
So did you guys do a speed with your acid when you wrote Temple of Radi?
Nah, dude, I just forced
We
Gad
can't even play that
like
one,
to
dude.
play fast. I told him, I was like, no more pussy shit. We just need to be straight, hard, and I want it to be Headbangers Ball all the way through, like just heavy, fast. And so I told him we need like a song with tapping in it. And then I was like, he's like, what BPM? And I'm like, 300. And he's like, you fucking kidding me? And I'm like, yeah, this is what we got to do. This is the new standard. Like we need to change our sound and be as heavy as possible.
I thought
So
that one was like 194, something weird like
300. That was 300.
So just like the movie, 300.
We're like, bow, just literally like
This is T-Law.
Temple of Radi.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
those tempos are crazy, dude. I mean, Ophidian I hits those tempos too. So
That new
I'm having
Origin.
tons of
Oh, yeah.
fast death
Yeah,
metal
that's
Shout out
just
Origin.
sick.
in my recent memory and life that I've been listening to, and I'm actually falling in love with speed again, dude. It
Yeah,
was like for
me
a
too,
while, I
actually.
was like,
Good
let's
tempo,
slow
right?
it down, but like now I have a taste for it again too. It's not like something that I want to listen to all the time, but like getting into the really fast stuff and seeing it or hearing it executed now, it's actually a real treat for me. Maybe because I had so much time away from like the really fast stuff, you know.
These dudes love to play fast. It's a real challenge, dude.
We want speed.
And
It's just because
and
we want to play like in front of huge crowds, you know, and like what controls a huge crowd, you know, fast, heavy, you know, you want to keep their attention. So that's another thing. We also kind of wanted to shorten the song. So because everybody's attention span is kind of short nowadays. So we want to just make a banger. I mean, now it's kind of different. Me and Gad are kind of writing more like, you know, structure, and there's like, you know, more variety to the song. But
They're still
Moksha
kind of
was
short.
just,
Though.
yeah, we still kind of short, but not too short.
It's
But
crazy
not
to
too
me
short.
that like back when we were in our 20s, like the Gravity Blast was like the ultimate, you know, because we like when I say we, I'm not involved in it at all. What the fuck am I talking about? All the drummers at that time, you know, were pushing the boundaries with speed and stuff like that, but there was no talk of 300 BPM back then.
Yeah.
There was no talk of it, but there was plenty of talk of doing a Gravity Blast at 250 BPM.
Well, there
you know?
kind of was, but it was like, like it was like Flow from Cryptopsy, like when he does that, like
His
like
flow,
the super.
the flow blast.
Those are like
yeah.
300, or I remember that would be kind of was what we.
that's kind of like the
Ah.
hyper blast thing is about
Yeah.
300.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so, yeah.
So I
Well,
guess
the-
yeah,
yeah.
it just really, but like everything surrounding that blast beat didn't seem like 300 BPM. You know, like
But yeah,
coming out of
the
it.
Flow
Like,
Blast?
so you're saying Cryptopsy songs were all at 300 BPM?
Well, no, I mean like you know,
No,
it goes
the
really
Flow Blast.
fast, like it's like
That's what I'm saying. So the flow,
So,
the
like, if you
flow
do-
blast
and
section,
he's not
were
doing like
300
16ths on
BPM.
it or anything, but he's doing like a blast, like a
You could double
like a
it,
super
so.
fast like Suffo blast, you know.
Yeah.
If you grid it out, yeah, okay.
That's probably even faster than 300 parts, you know. But it's not 16th notes at 300.
I remember him
Crazy.
telling us why he came up
insane.
with that style. It was literally being at practice
Yeah.
and everybody telling him to go faster.
Dude,
And he
Flow
was
is
just
so
like,
sick.
one time he's just like this. And you're just like,
yeah.
like
That's
that.
the new standard after that.
He's always
Yeah.
had it in him, you know, apparently.
I think it's mostly like technology that's made it possible to like envision how fast the music can be, and then it's like on the drummers to like catch up to the programming of the guitarists, really.
Such
so
a
I think it's
strange
like
thing for
yeah.
humans, dude. Once we know it can be done, somebody wants to, you know, break through and even go further, you know.
Yep.
But it just needs
Name
to
of the
be.
game.
It needs to be shown that it can be. It's physically possible.
I remember when 250 was the benchmark. It was like 250, dude.
Yeah.
And it was like that. And then it was all of a sudden people were doing 260. And it was weird. It like stayed in 260 for a while. Oh, 260, 265. Then like Callias and all the videos kept coming out back then. And then, you know, and then it was just like, oh, then all of a sudden people can just do 300 and it just took off like crazy.
Exponential, just like every other motherfucking thing in this.
It reminds me of
world.
when we went to Casey. You were there. We went to John Campbellman's house, the old guitar player of
Yeah.
Black Dahlia, and because we would stop by there every time we go through that area, and he was like, he's always like got these funny videos to show. He's got all the new gear. He's got like, you know, it's a really fun fucking place to hang out, and he was showing us this video, and I thought, literally when I saw the video, I'm like, this is going to be the future. Like, this is probably what's going to happen. This is probably 2008 or something, 2009, and it was a video of a guy using quad pedals.
The quad pedal guy, yeah.
Yeah, and it would just go like, and it would like, it was so fast that it would just like,
like
we were
a
joking
hum.
around. It just sounded like a note. It's just all like it's all
It's like,
like,
oh, how
Derek,
stimulating.
Derek, being a finger player, what's it like playing at that speed, dude? On the bass. Do you incorporate
fucking
all
hard.
four?
You gotta-
All four of them? Or are you doing Are you doing two?
I
Just
do,
crazy.
I do like, I try to sometimes, but I'm mostly the 3 guy. I'm a 3 guy.
Three.
I try to
Okay.
pull in that pinky in sometimes, but I don't know,
Whammo.
sometimes even like depending on the riff, it's easier just to do 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, you don't
It's
have to
weird.
follow every fucking like. You don't have to be like exactly locked in with the guitars for bass. You know.
Nah, I figured like sometimes I don't need to do all the tremolos with them as crazy as they do, you know.
Yeah, they got the luxury of distortion. Like, if if you took the distortion off a fucking tremoing guitar, it'd just sound like a wet noodle. Just be like.
I guess that's why.
But I
I
like-
kind of use the distortion on my tone a little bit.
Yeah,
Dark
definitely,
Black.
definitely.
I like the
They have to.
diversity in the music though, like that. Like you lean more on Joseph while they do their thing, you know, but you kind of
Definitely.
all follow like a common path along the way, you know.
Are,
But you
are you guys playing
can-
to a click?
Always.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think just
Well, Joseph
Joseph
gets the
is,
click.
so we're following him.
Yeah.
Oh, Joseph gets it. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, just I'm listening to the click and rhythm guitars, and they just follow me, and I just give them the count offs. You know, I think it's the standard.
Hey,
Have
guys.
you
Everyone's doing.
like?
Hate to
What's that,
interrupt,
go ahead.
but I did not expect to do this on my phone. I did not bring my phone charger, and my shit's about to die. I'm gonna run home and get my charger real quick.
Yeah, get
I
that
know,
charger.
Yeah,
yeah,
get the
we'll
charger.
still be going.
I gotta
All
finish.
right,
we're gonna lose the
it's
20
like
people that are in here for you,
12%
man.
right now. What was that?
No,
We're
dude,
gonna lose the
everybody-
20 people that are in here for you.
I know
The
he's
homies, bro.
He has the most. He has the most fans in the chat, I think.
Yeah, my
Look.
boys. Don't
That's right.
don't leave, Eric. Don't leave.
Don't leave, Eric.
Sir Racha, yeah, stick around. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I'll
hell
be
yeah.
right back, guys.
BRB.
Cool, buddy.
Yeah.
Cool, buddy.
Yeah, he has his laptop interface and mic, and he couldn't join on a browser, so we threw him on the phone.
Got major love. That's what's up.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
We love Derek.
That's
But
like,
you-
I mean,
That's great.
so Joseph, actually, I have a question for you because because Casey, we never
get
did,
to interview Joseph right now, dude.
we never did a click with I don't think Casey we never did a click with Decrepit, right? No, that's which is insane. I don't even know how the fuck you did that. But fucking there'd be times with like Samus, I think, would have the click in. He was the one just like with the little iPod or whatever that was in there.
Yeah, he's
And
on
there'd be
his phone.
times where he would just be like, it would just get off and he'd have to like rip out the shit and just start playing. Has that ever happened to you, Joseph?
Not with Last of Lucy. So the solid state hard drive has been the biggest boom for
Improvement.
tech death bands. Before the solid state drives,
yeah.
that thing would
Magnetics.
vibrate, and if you had it on top of an amp or something, that happened with Transcend the Realm a lot. So we
So
would
solid state just means it's like secured.
Pretty
It's
much.
just it's no. I just know it as
It's a
no
chip.
moving parts. No moving
Yeah, so-
parts.
Yeah, the hard drive you're talking about before is like these discs with it's like a CD player, pretty much like
Laser
yeah,
is like
yeah.
reading it. So none
Joel
of
can
that.
explain very well what that is.
So yeah, so I haven't had a technical issue live with Last of Lucy, but with TTR, Christian's old MacBook Pro would fucking die on us all the time, and I would just have to rip the shit out and just keep going, and it sucked, and I hate that fucking laptop, dude. And he still
That
has
makes
it, and it's
sense. I
still
didn't
causing
even-
problems to this day. But
I didn't even think of that, like of the old hard drives, why that would cause an issue. Of the
He-
fucking like disc,
Yeah.
it's got a disc in there. I didn't even think it's like a fucking. Remember your old fucking like Walkman that was a CD player, like with the dude, it's got a 20-second DSP or something. Like you
Dude,
can like shake it around back in the day, and it'd be like, dude, it's not
Yeah.
skipping, dude. This shit's insane.
And the
Like,
ones before that would come
yeah.
with like a little shock absorber pad that you could glue to your dashboard in your car so you could feed the wire in. But it had like it would move just in somewhat independently from the car, so it would skip less.
I mean, it still like makes me nervous as fuck. Like any band that's got a computer on stage, I get nervous. I'm like, I just get
Dude,
like,
that's what I was talking about earlier. I was like,
yeah, just
don't
like
know.
seeing it up there. I'm
Heavily
like, fuck.
reliant on it for sure for a lot of your show.
Yeah, because a lot of
Definitely.
things go through it. Like a lot of bands, nowadays will run like maybe a guitar tone through it and lights or something, and like something
Yeah.
else. Like if that goes out and like the clicks through it too, like all these things are going through this one thing. Like if that
Yeah.
thing just took a dump, then like you guys gotta practice like fucking on your own, like how to jam with it not working. You know what I mean?
yeah.
yeah, so I think I know the T-Lol set enough that if we were without a laptop for a show, I could pull it off from memory. But it's like if, say, this upcoming Ominous run, like if I don't learn the songs well enough, I only know them well enough to the click. And if that goes out, I'm like, dude, I can't play without the backing tracks. I don't know the songs well enough. So like you have to really, there's like 2 levels of being able to play it. And luckily with T-Lol, I'm at the 2nd level. I could do it off my dome. But
There was definitely like a
But
fucking thing about like live, like that you had to just learn. Like we didn't do ever clicks, but like when Casey was in the band, but it would just be like getting down to just the archaic. Like I just want a snare, kick, and that's it. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear anything else because I don't want anything. If things get off, I just even in live when when you're in your room jamming it, it's like I hear everything perfectly, and I'm like everything's fucking awesome. But then like you have to learn how to just be like I want to hear like the two main things. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah.
Like you know.
There really is only a few things that anybody really wants to listen to when performing like a song.
Well, it sucks because I
hearing
want to hear the whole
everything actually is
band. I want to hear the whole band. Like I want to be in the full experience and like hear the whole band and have it sound sick to me. It doesn't sound that sick to me because I just want to be on. You know, like I want. You know,
in my monitor, I'd always have 0 drums at all, 0, 0. And then because I just do clicks in my ears and I can hear like the triggers, but not click tracks. That I meant.
yeah.
But yeah, like, and then like in my monitor, I'd be like, I just want guitars and like bass and like super low vocals. Like barely, like just there kind of.
It's so funny because I was just about to say that I'd want no Joel. If I had in-ears, it'd be no Joel.
No Joel.
It'd be a
No,
little,
no me.
Well, this is like on
little
the
guitar
speaker,
and like medium drums.
Yeah, dude. But
I mean, for Decrepit, I mean, for Odious, we were like when we were touring. I don't want to go off too hard, but we were like, I wasn't worried really. But with Decrepit, we were like playing bigger venues and stuff was like more like there's more chance for embarrassment, you know, if something went wrong.
Yeah.
So like it basically came down to like, all right, well, we like fuck up a couple times, like, all right, we're not doing this again. This is the basics that I need. I don't want anything fluffed up. I just want it to be like the archaic fucking dumb noises, and that's it.
We didn't
you know?
we didn't train wreck on that tour, right? We never had to stop a song.
No, we were fine.
Yeah.
But we were like jamming all the time though. We were jamming like 3 days a week. Anyways. But back to Dreamer. I'm just kidding. I looked at Joseph's face and
damn, bro.
Shots fired.
Hey.
Bang, 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 bang.
yeah, boom. You know,
Shut
fuck
up.
that band. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I love how you call him T-Lol. Like
Yeah.
the LOL, dude. The
Dude, it
laugh
works.
out loud,
It
dude.
works.
But it sucks when I'm playing and I don't hear what's going on stage, and I'll like be totally dissociated from, and then I'll look and I'll be like, oh, we got a big crowd response. Oh, that's because Josh was rolling around on the floor doing his like crazy madman shit, and I'm
like you're gonna die.
for like
That's
a
it.
split second, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, they can tell I'm playing really well. I'm like, oh, they're just watching Gad, dude. Watching Gad shred.
That's
You're
weird
like
because you're
to
kind of in your
know
own, you're in your own
people, so-
world too, though. You're playing to a click with guitar in it. Like you're just in
Yeah,
a different world. You're like
I
you're like not
literally
even.
don't want to hear anything else other than what I'm getting funneled in. Yeah,
Yep.
it kind of sucks. Like it's just kind of more reliable for everybody, so we do it because that's just it's 2022 or whatever. Yeah.
Well, just like you can't experience your album drop fresh, you
Yeah.
can't experience the live performance.
The other
while
side
you're
is
doing it.
everything's getting filmed these days, so you can just watch it later. That's the cool part. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
totally.
definitely.
no, I think the only real death metal, man, is if you got to play no triggers, you
Yeah.
got to play live, you got to have,
Dude, you're
No
gonna get the no
inhales.
trigger,
no click tracks. It's got
the
to
no
be,
trigger troll. Who's that no trigger troll guy that is like, do you use triggers?
Something beers or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's up,
flip-flops.
dude?
Chevy,
Yeah,
Chevy,
dude.
something. Shout out Chevy,
a meme.
the gatekeeper, dude.
Flip flops, dude.
I like the sandals.
Flip-flops.
That's the key. That's how you know.
Yeah.
It's hot
Everyone's doing the
today.
sandals emojis.
It's a
That's
hot
right.
day.
Hey, that's gonna be
That's it,
trending.
dude.
I need to see them flip flops.
I only made because when you get an affiliate, you can make like little like icons or whatever, and I like figured out how to do it last weekend, I think. And I was like, I guess we'll make sandals because we talk about it like every fucking episode, and like I guess do like the Cali Death logo. I don't know, like we have to. There's only 2. Usually like streamers have like 13 or something. You know, I was like, so they
Yeah.
only have 2 to choose from, but they're silly.
We're
If
getting
mine was all black.
hit us up. There you go. Hit us up with what emotes you guys want to use. We'll make them.
Yeah. Yes, this is the other one. I just did this is the first one. It was the test one. I was like, I guess Cali Death or
Nice.
something.
That's
Came
good.
out
You
sick.
know? But
what
I guess
it's made
palm
for,
trees
dude.
maybe or something. Maybe we could do just only palm trees. I don't know. With like
You can make a circular one. I don't know.
Pineapples, bananas.
yeah, it's really weird. I'll show you, Casey, after. It's kind of fucking weird.
Okay.
Anyways.
Circuit City Hero emote.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not. This is not Greg from Allegiant, right? That's my name into his phone. Is Circuit City Hero.
Oh, it totally is him, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
anyways,
we got a third album coming out. Well, not coming out.
Anthony Drunk Emo, yeah.
We have a third album
Or
that we are
Closed Eyes.
collectively working on right now. That Gad and Josh wrote before I joined, and then they sent me the whole demo album. And so that's the first one I'm recording on, so I'm excited about that. And can I give my little plug right now for what I plan to do? So
Yeah.
I am starting a Twitch channel. I will announce the details of it shortly. Right now, I've just been running some test Twitches on it, test streams. But the plan is to be all trippy like that. No, is to I'm gonna
trippy,
start.
man.
I'm gonna just I'm like a working drummer, working musician, and I just session
No.
work.
Just mute him
Fuck
doing that.
off,
Did
bro.
Did I mute you on X? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to click it. I couldn't hear you anymore.
Why was your clicker
He's
right
trying to
over his mute?
put out his dream,
the,
bro.
The microphone's right next to the fucking solo thing. Anyways, sorry, I fucked up.
That was pretty sick. But
what's your Twitch channel? What's it called? What's the username?
I guess I'm ready to drop it. It is Psiontic with a underscore in between. So PSI underscore ONTIC. Psiontic.
Oh,
And-
dude, so you I saw you in the
Oh,
chat last week.
PSI. Sorry, not PSY.
Shit.
PSI underscore ONTIC.
Cool.
What's
Alright.
up, Anthony?
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I think you were in a chat that
There it is.
I remember that from you being in a chat, but I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah, so that is a name I copped. I should get into this another time, what that means. Happy to talk about it. Yeah,
It's super cool, dude. I actually like the way it sounds.
sick.
Psiontic.
yeah.
Probably from his time working with maps, right?
It's actually when I was a LPS student, which is Logic Philosophy of Science, and I took a Philosophy of Quantum Mechanics class, and so it's quantum mechanics. There it is. Yeah, plug that shit.
You're
So
basically like the best person to like take psychedelics with, dude. Like you would be the best. You'd probably be like the best like shaman. You move out of this and you just go into shamanism, dude.
I've been I've dabbled in sitting, as they might call it.
Psychonaut?
He did it.
Oh yeah, you'd be the yeah, you'll be the spotter. You'd be a good
Yeah.
spotter for people.
Yeah, when you're at the gym, dude, I'll spot you, bro.
Oh,
Go bang it out, dude. Go bang it
Call
out,
that,
or whatever you
dude.
said.
We'll beat it up. We'll beat it
Beat
out.
it up.
Beat it out. Hashtag beat it out.
But so
Going, it's trending.
I'm gonna be jamming. I know. Goddamn, I'm trying to be. all
Let's
serious.
go.
I'm sorry, dude. During
I'm
your
gonna be
plug,
put
dude.
out on my Twitch channel, including some new Last Lucy. So I was just running this by the dudes, and I seem to get and the okay. So I'm gonna play along to the unreleased stuff as I'm learning it. I'm just gonna stream some rehearsals where I'm getting ready to record it. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, hearing some unreleased material in progress, I'm not sure how everyone feels about that with unreleased stuff, as it's being made, but it's 2022 and I'm just trying to hang out with people while I'm sitting in my
Love it,
studio.
Hitting
So
those skins,
leaking that-
beating those skins.
yeah,
Deleting that.
I think everybody needs to see your skills too, dude. Like I've seen
totally.
I've seen you in various forms on that kit, dude, and you are a chameleon.
I know he's like
Sitting on that
oh, I could
throne,
play,
dude.
yeah, I could play guitar in this band. I could, like, if you want me to play guitar and help with ODS, you want me to jam, get like guitar, or you want to play bass, or like it's like he could just he's gonna turn into a one man band project and just be like gurgling
Well,
on Maryland Deathbed stage.
that's what Psiontic is also, is like a solo band kind of thing. Yeah. So
nailed it.
I'm the first person has a Twitch account that becomes a band instead of the other way around.
Oh, that's a cool
Yeah.
idea, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Nice,
Twitch platformed music. Like I have some songs ready, but it's gonna take form and shape on that, along with all the other projects I'm in. Beat it out.
He's
Beat
gonna
it.
beat it out on his Twitch channel. Stay tuned.
And but yeah, so I'm like totally immersed in this LP3, as I call it, the next Last Lucy. And I know Josh is. Are you done with recording the vocals at this point?
One more song. We
One
have
more
9
song.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 done. We have been recording every other day, every week. We're trying to get it done. we want this next
We
album
want
to
it done
just be out already
quick.
because it's a lot better than Moksha in our eyes. Like material wise, it's a lot heavier, a lot of tempo changes, and just more interesting and more fun to listen to. So, but yeah, 9 songs down. We were recording earlier today with this
Oh, yeah.
mic right here. You
Hell
see
yeah,
this
dude.
thing?
Nice.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
sounds
I'm
good,
talking
man.
on one too, dude.
SM7B.
I recorded this with Ashvata. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
that's when I bought this. That was my first professional mic, Ashvata. So
I
2016.
bought this. Yeah, I bought the same model off of Casey actually.
It's the best.
He got it and he barely used it. I think you were trying to use it for some
I heard my name. I appeared.
Zoom classes that you're doing. You were using this mic, and then you're like, you know what? I don't really need that. I'll sell it to you at the homie price because you barely even used it, and it was basically new, dude.
That
So I
mic
got it
became
for
popular
really
from
good-
Michael Jackson, right? Isn't it like the SM7B is like the?
I guess that's one aspect of it, but he recorded only one time with it. I thought though.
Okay.
I got it from Phil Bozeman. Like I
Casey,
just saw
Casey
him.
has the
yeah,
information.
You know,
Casey has the
Definitely
information,
not.
but he is withholding this information from us.
No, I'm
at
saying
this
I don't know.
moment.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know what's going on.
pop that link.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson videos right now.
But yeah,
See that mic?
But either way, it's a great microphone, dude, and I love that I have one, and I'm gonna use it for everything. I've been using it for this whole podcast. Recorded the last Odious with it.
Mics are sick.
Mike's
Mics are sick.
We need
Sponsor.
a sponsor, yeah. Sure, what's
sure.
good?
Sponsor. I've always had the.
SM7B, please.
I was seeing everybody
Yeah.
getting endorsed around me, but I thought one, it's never gonna happen. I'm just fucking Anthony Trapani from the death metal world.
Are
But
mic
dude, it would be
endorsements really
so
a thing?
fucking- no, probably
Better be.
not. But
I mean,
I'm just
they
saying.
probably are for like Ed Sheeran and like.
no,
you know,
this
like-
actually where I'm gonna go with this is actually cool because it's a little side note. But I was like, what? How sick would it be to be like endorsed by Shure? Never would happen. But Kev Mueller, shout out
Yeah.
Twitch and
Oh yeah, he
fucking-
just posted something about it.
Alluvia, he's got some.
he had a
sick-ass
custom
mic.
mic made, dude, and I'm like, I never thought about that, dude.
It's
Like
hard.
Yeah.
having like a mic made, like making like getting down to like the schematics of it all and really like figuring out what kind of mic you would want and whoever made it for him made it like a sick wood fucking handle for him, and you're just like, oh dude, at this age, like that type of stuff gets my taint a little wet, dude. So I'm like,
I'm gonna beat it out.
yeah, I want to beat it out as soon as I see that shit. But dude, that'd be sick
Oh, dude,
to have a
so
fucking, like,
I'm literally
custom
watching-
mic made.
I'm watching Kev Mueller live right now on Twitch, and I'm watching that mic you're talking about. It's like
Dude.
wooden on the.
We need one.
Yeah.
Everybody's making custom guitars and all that kind of shit. Like the vocalists can get some custom shit done too.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, he's jamming right now. It's sick.
Is he
Fuck
killing us?
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could
Rate him?
Fuck, not rate him, but just like watch him and just talk shit to him and shit because he's my
Throw
buddy.
him on the
It's
corner?
funny. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
He's
see
doing,
what he's
he's
doing.
doing alluvial songs right now, but
He's about to be on tour. Killing
Can
Oh,
it.
yeah,
we
he's
can we
fucking-
watch his stream while we're doing this?
I mean, we can get outside the box. You want to get outside the box?
I want to get outside the box. I want to see how brutal he is on that mic.
Oh, dude,
right
it's
now,
sick. It's
dude.
sounding sick right now, dude. It's really good.
I want
let's
and I
see,
want
let's
everybody
see if
to
this
see the
works.
mic that I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's using that mic right now. Here it is. Share audio. Let's see if this works. Can you hear it? This is live right now.
Oh, and he's wearing a Mersey. What up?
Yeah,
He sounds good.
Yep.
sounds really good, dude.
Killing it.
Fuck, I should probably say something. So whatever.
Be like, yo.
Dude, such a fucking sick band, dude. Oh man.
See if he says anything. I want that mic explained though. yeah. God damn.
Fuck.
See the wooden handle on it though? It's like kind of wooden on it.
And it's a wireless too. So
What's that thing on the end?
It's a fucking antenna,
But
basically.
it's like bigger. It's like beefier than normal.
Yeah.
Well, now there's like a
Oh, yeah, we need that.
Damn, I know we need that. We need this fucking.
The
We're not a
Metallica.
fucking show right now.
Killing it, bro.
There's a Twitch on Twitch, dude. It's fucking. I don't know. This song's so sick.
This album, dude.
That's my favorite album of the year last year.
I probably agree with you, other than Imperial Tramp. And
They're coming around soon, man.
Oh, we got some
all
stamina.
right, so this is the Rubio podcast. Love you, Kev, dude. Love you,
He's
dude.
killing
And that
That was cool.
perfect.
Bro.
Yeah,
because you get to see that mic that I was talking about, and now I'm gonna be hitting him up like, yo.
I need one, dude. I need one. That's just hard.
But I'm gonna have to do my own setup, dude. I'll probably do the same innards, but like my own fucking shell.
Hmm.
All right, on to you guys again.
Whammo. That's good.
So we
Dude, I
got
wish
the.
Derek could get fucking set up again. He's still missing in action.
Yeah, this is really hard to keep going without Derek, dude. He was really carrying us.
Oh, his homies are watching.
Yeah. Oh, they're still down, dude.
Oh, hey, homies, he'll be back. Don't leave.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
Don't leave. I'm just kidding. Well, fuck
But
yeah.
yeah, so we're doing another album, and first one I will be doing with them, and I think we're gonna record drums in the summer, and guitars, demo guitars are done, and I think Gad's about halfway with tracking final guitars for the album, and then
Yes,
Derek
sir.
has laid down bass for 2 songs so far, maybe 3 at this point. So yeah, we're all working on it, and I think we're all super hungry
getting
to
there.
just exactly. We're all super hungry to just put our own mark on the band and you know, like get a product out that's ours so that we can promote it. As fun as it is to play the Moksha material and earlier, it's going to be really fun to say, hey, like I recorded this and now I get to play it live or something.
totally.
And
Oh yeah.
so that's
Bop
kind of where
on.
we're at. And then, you know, the live shows this month, next month, we have something lined up for June possibly, and is July as well. So every month there's a chance to see T-Law if you're on the West Coast of the United States, possibly beyond that in the future. Yeah, dude, we're fucking really amped, and it's a super fun group of guys to be on tour with from our little tour we've done so far.
Is it self?
Come hang out with
the
us.
project. Is the project self-financed or?
Oh, yeah.
We're on a label.
Okay.
But we pay for everything to get it done, like when it comes to recording and stuff, and like the album artwork. But honestly, Gad records everything. He records his own guitars. He records me on vocals. The only thing we're gonna get done outside of it is the drums. We're still trying to lock that in. It's like probably August. We'll record for the 3rd album. This third album is gonna be called God Form.
Hell yeah, I haven't even
Nice.
heard
Yeah.
that yet.
Yeah,
Big
Oh,
drop right now here.
Exclusive for Joseph too.
God form.
exclusive premiere. You heard it here. But yeah,
I'm
we're-
gonna be playing on that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Joseph's gonna be
Boom.
part of that. It's gonna be good. This one, it'll have a lot of more life to it. You know, just like a lot of more energy as well. We're trying to just make it explode.
More personality for sure.
Yeah, more
Hell yeah.
color. You know. So,
Well, I mean, if you think of the last album being the rebirth, then of course it's going to be a fresh, new, pure thing, new essence.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
so-
Sure.
it's gonna be out again on Transcending Obscurity, which put out Moksha, and they put out like the craziest fucking merch spread of an album. Can you grab the coffin and show it off right now?
Yeah. I've been
Got
seeing
that
this thing
on.
Check
posted
this
on
thing
your
out,
story.
Yeah, this is the most ridiculous.
That's such a cool idea, man.
It's got a little hook on it. You know,
Damn.
you just open that thing.
See, this
Get a
is
little
the
patch.
future. This is cool thinking outside, or literally outside of a box right now.
Little
This
pin.
is thinking inside the box, right?
Inside, well, it's coming out. Everything's coming out right now.
Everything's coming out. It's Pandora's box. There's a little sticker.
Yeah.
That's smart.
See,
That's really smart.
that's something that gets me excited. Like
That's-
a
I know, I'm gonna
collector's
buy it. I wanna
item
buy
like
it.
that, dude.
I got some
Hell
on
yeah.
deck if you want that thing.
Oh, I totally am gonna buy it. I'm gonna get
We
it.
got a coaster for your drinks.
Damn,
you know
that's
what
so
I'm saying?
fucking smart.
And then boom, you get the CD too. So that's like the coolest thing.
What's
this
the-
thing
what's
looks
the-
so good.
What's a CD?
I know, right? Why
It's
are we still
something that
working
I
with
would
these?
still buy.
I was just talking to Matty Way. We were just talking around. He's like, are bands still doing CDs? He's like, actually, yeah. It's like mostly, it's probably like from like, because vinyl's the new thing. People are collecting vinyl and stuff, because that's so sick, dude. That's really cool.
It is really.
That's a really good
cool.
idea, man.
It looks,
I know. I fucking love it. It's
it
so
looks
cool.
high quality too.
I know.
The box actually looks well made.
Shout out to Kanal from Transcending Obscurity, man.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
He's putting everything together. It looks so beautiful. It's like,
I think-
damn, man, we actually feel professional.
I
Like
think
this,
a lot of people are gonna copy you pretty soon.
Yeah,
I
Transcending.
feel like,
That's all
yeah, I
good.
just want to say you guys did it pretty damn early in the game, because that's gonna be like we were talking about a million times with like going to getting the physical something of something. It's like, yeah, the album's gonna come out on a certain day, and we're gonna go on Spotify and like at 9 o'clock and just be like beep, and it starts playing. We don't have to go to a record store, wait in the fucking line. It's just
But
fucking.
that kind of was fun though, dude.
I know, but no, we still have physical things that are fun, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like a box. You could put that box on like your mantle somewhere or something. It's
If
like
it's something that I really respect and want, I still have a collection. I still add to it. I don't add nearly as much as I used to, because kids are very expensive. But anything that is really worth me to spend the money on, like something like that, that's what I go for, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I go for now.
There's more. Hey, Joel, can you share the screen that I'm sharing? So check this out. So this is like the Transcending Obscurity page for the album. So you can get coffee mugs.
Yeah.
You can see this cup. Yeah, there you go.
Full color coffee mugs, dude.
And then you get your sweatpants, dude.
You might enjoy some Battle Forged coffee in that.
There you go.
That's a nice
You go meet Anthony at the gym wearing these.
I'll be beating it out in the corner.
Swagged out, beating it out.
Just beat it out.
The tote bag.
On the
carry that
bag. Okay.
on the
Your
row
protein
machine.
powder goes in there.
Come on, guys. What are you guys thinking about?
I'm trying to think of like a new merch item that people could do now, because you guys are thinking outside the box. Like a tote bag's new. Like
Okay,
Outside
check
of
it
the-
out.
Okay, by the way, outside the box is Joel's phrase for this podcast, no doubt. I
mean,
think he's probably
well, I
said it
mean,
like 17
out of the
times,
box.
dude.
dude, out of the box, dude. I mean,
Out of the box.
I've said it.
Out
Well,
of the
I've
box.
said
Let's
that.
go, right? I don't know.
I've said that 7
Yeah.
times, but
Who's that guy? That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah, you can buy this shirt, but you won't look as good with it on as the
Whammo.
model. But we got some designs here. Check it out. We got 4 new designs. We got Saw's the Law shirt.
Yeah, it just reminded me of Whitechapel, so I kind of gave it that name.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
this one's
Saw is the
called.
law, bro.
Sorry, I don't have like an easy click between them all, so I have to go back. But there's a Lucidity shirt. This one's pretty
I like
sick.
that one's cool.
Fucking skull with crazy shit coming
Super
out.
dope.
oh
Yeah, it shows all these new designs, though, like the black and whites. I kind of was the color ones were like ideas from me.
Sovereign
Uh,
King.
Yeah, Gad got this one.
And I would say that these guys are just like really good at the whole merchandising thing, and it's been fun. And I'm learning a lot about it from these dudes. How to like, they're. It's not like we're like an image band. It's like we're definitely music comes first, but then like built upon that is like a whole fun extra thing you get to do with
That's
putting
cool.
art to it. So
That's really
Personality,
cool.
you know.
Definitely.
The funnest part.
And
that's
can
the funnest part.
Oh, maybe
Can we
that'll
speak
rub
on-
off on the podcast a little bit.
Can we speak on, dude? I know your name's Gad, but can you just? I mean, it's Adam Levine, right? Come on, look, you're a fucking. Look at this guy.
Christian Bale, homie.
That's a good-looking man right
Batman
there.
up in here.
Oh my god, look at that. It looks insane.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
almost
he
like
definitely
fucking
GQ'd
doppelganger.
like a motherfucker, dude.
I mean, you're good looking
should've
too,
been a
Josh.
movie
You're like a mixture of like 2 different stars, though. You're like Anthony Kiedis meets like kind of a Christian Bale a little bit with the mustache, you know?
Nice, sick ass dudes.
Sweet.
Those are all
Hell
great.
yeah.
I love the chili
compliments,
peppers,
dude.
though.
Yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I do love the
Fuck
chili peppers too, dude.
Yeah.
What's your
I like
favorite
all
Chili
names.
Peppers
I
album?
don't like that they don't like
Californication.
Bungle and they
Okay.
had a beef with them. That part always irks
Blood
me.
sugar.
Who had a
little
beef?
bit. Anthony Kiedis specifically and Mr. Bungle, or maybe just Mike Patton.
Patton.
But
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sad.
yeah, there
Why?
were some things that happened where I mean, it's he said, she said, but it basically looks like Chili Peppers had them like taken off of a festival, saying they wouldn't play unless Bungle was off the bill and all that
Dang.
shit.
They
Yeah, it
just
seems like
beat it
there's more
up.
to the story than that. They're like, I don't like the
Well, I
way
think
Mike
that they
Patton
were,
looks.
Chili Peppers were like, you're biting our style. And really, guys, we've all listened to Mr. Bungle. Is
crazy.
Mr. Bungle biting
Fuck
Chili
yeah.
Pepper style, dude?
So we got
Nah,
Anthony
no
Kiedis
way.
coming in right now.
What's good?
Oh,
Derek's
up?
back.
Back, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He
He's
made
the star
it
of the
back.
show.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What I
We
Well,
missed
the
won't be back
back
homies,
there
then.
the
without
homies
Derek.
were still in the chat waiting for you, so let's see him pop up again.
Yeah, throw
Yep,
them sandals up,
That
homie.
shit pop.
I want to see them
Sriracha's
sandals.
back.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's
What's
right,
up?
gang.
I fucking
Derek
smashed my
gang.
car
I
in
knew
the
you'd
car
pull
door,
through.
my finger in the car door right now.
Oh damn,
Ah,
he went through some
fuck.
adversities.
My picking finger.
Oh no, dude.
No, we need that. I'm trying to finish this album.
Yes, dude. They
Trying to
don't,
get this
they don't
album
bend.
done.
They don't bend.
Well, I want to say I met up with some of Derek's friends at that Obscura show in Fresno, and
Oh,
he's got
dude,
a whole.
my bad if I bombarded you just like, oh, it's the drummer for Last Lucy. I've
It
had
was so
hella
sick.
people wanting to meet all of you guys straight up.
I had like fans out there. I'm like, what the fuck? This is
Dude,
sick.
like a lot of my
dang.
friends actually knew Last Lucy when I joined them. They're like, no way, you're joining that band? I was like, what the fuck? You know these guys? It's fucking sick.
Yeah, dude. That's a cool feeling, too, because you're like, oh, shit. All right. Let's get
I was
serious
like, oh, I'm
about
doing
this.
something right.
And
Feels
yeah, dude,
good,
he has
wow.
a ton of sick friends, and we want to go play Fresno. I think there was talk of a show out there, so hopefully we'll get to fucking play for all of Derek's homies. We did get to play a show in Tulare already.
Yeah,
Where they were at.
Armageddon. Yeah,
Armageddon.
you guys met a good handful of friends out there too.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a good
But
show.
it seems like the Central Cali scene is going strong right now. Like they love the crowds
Yeah.
out there are way sicker than the coastal cities.
Well, I think
They're all
what's
jaded.
Really?
Well, I think
That's
what it's
crazy.
happening. I mean, I've brought this up multiple times, and it's like same thing with Sacramento versus San Francisco. Is like it's just becoming people are leaving, and it's too expensive. So people are going to the Central Valley. People are going to Sacramento. People are like people. That, I mean, I don't want to say like super millionaire.comers are going to show up to fucking Cannibal Corpse very often, but it's like basically I'm just seeing like a lot of the kind of those crowds kind of like go away. People will come back. Like I know that like what was it like Exodus and like all these like old school thrash bands that got together and it was like sold out immediately and it was like everyone's got a battle vest on. It's like old school, like felt like it was back in the 90s and stuff.
Yeah.
But they all traveled to be there. It wasn't like a show at like Slim's or like DNA Lounge or like it used to be like packed no matter what. Like nothing would stop it from being packed, and now it's like I feel it's just everyone's kind of moved away and gone kind of a little east or a little north. You know what I mean? I feel like that's kind of or south too.
Seems like
just
everyone's going to Tennessee right now.
Oh God, I know.
music
Tell me
goes there,
about it,
so.
Jesus. I know. I was just talking to because Entheos, that band Entheos with
Yep.
Devine and Cheney. I was just talking to Cheney, and they're trying to get all of us out there. They're like, everyone's got to move right now.
Hey, I'll go with you
Well,
guys. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
Some
They're.
acres.
I mean, some of our friends are like down to follow them, and I'm like, fuck, that's such a fucking move, dude. That's like a.
For real though.
But right now, that's like the spot where like if you bought a house there right now, it's like it's the best investment, So like if you bought one right now, you're good. Like it's probably gonna go way up, It's like so people are just rather than buying like a $2 million apartment here, they're like, well, if I buy a $300,000 fucking mansion out there, then in 10 years I can like triple it or something.
I'm
So
hearing
I
enough
could see it.
buzz about it to make it makes me want to at least go out there and visit and see what it's all about.
I'm
you know?
planning on it loosely to go out there and visit them, but yeah,
Nashville's dope.
Nashville is
Drink some
dope.
whiskey.
I've
Yeah.
been out there once. It's sick. It's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Played with Enfold Darkness and
Fuck yeah.
who was it?
They're from Nashville, right? They're from Tennessee for sure, though, right?
Yeah, Inanimate
Yeah.
Existence. It was the little tour we did with them, and they just had a great scene. Like Malcolm Pugh and Kayla
right.
were there, and man, they were just so great to us. We got to like spend Thanksgiving with them actually.
That's
And
awesome.
they were so hospitable, it was all around good vibes. Honestly, I
Yeah.
wish we could relive that. It was just so much fun hanging out with all those guys at the same time. Like all of us
Totally.
doing the same thing, like just playing technical death metal or just this modernized version of it. Like it's cool. And everybody like that showed up, they just bought merch and it was, man, good beer too.
Yeah.
Crazy town. Like it looks like something out of a movie.
Yeah. Did you go to that main strip like downtown that's got all those like
Yep.
music bars and stuff? And
Like
Yeah.
three-story buildings. Each fucking level has a fucking band playing on it.
they're just jamming. Yeah, it's
shit's
awesome.
sick.
It's
Yeah, I
really
like
cool.
that.
Yeah, it's definitely just there's something to do there. Like compared to, I mean, Like I live in an amazingly beautiful place, but it's kind of shut down after a certain time. It's kind of like, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. There's like 2 places that are open, or like there might be a couple bars that are open, but it's not like there's a band playing, like, like a sick band playing like down the street, or you could just like check it out and go to another bar and watch another band. It's like constant there, that's definitely where the allure came from. Thinking about
I'm not gonna. I don't think live music, like multiple.
Yeah,
just venues that, dude, just being able to
it's
like
going off,
crawl through live shows. That sounds so sick, dude.
Even walking the streets, there's just
I've done
somebody
plenty of bar crawls,
right
but
there.
you get there and it's shitty jukebox music. It's like, but to crawl like concerts, that would be dope. You just don't know what you're gonna get at the next place.
Totally. I mean, it's mostly the genres are probably pretty similar in a lot of the music, but
it is a hot scene. It's like it's hot for like country music, right? Country, like southern rock and shit like that,
blues and stuff, and probably a little jazz. And
I mean, it definitely is known for being a music capital, And that's why I was like, oh, it makes sense that like maybe death metal would blossom out there, and somebody like Malcolm getting a record label, and the Artisan era we're talking about.
Shout out to Artisan era.
Yeah,
love that label.
So good.
And just showing that death metal can thrive in Nashville.
Oh yeah,
totally. No,
I just love the scene that we're a part of. Like, there's just so many good bands out right now, and it's only getting better. Like,
yep, definitely. I like music.
Oh, man.
No, totally. No, it's cool. It's very cool, especially like how like we Cali Death or whatever what we do. Like a lot of the people have like moved out of like.
Well, if you all move there, it's going to be what, the Tenny Death.
Tenny Death. Nash Death. Nash Death.
Tanny.
Nash Death.
Nash Death. Yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah.
Make a Bitcoin.
Cali Tenny. But no, that's sick, man. No, there's I mean, California's awesome. Obviously, it's like one of the. I mean, it's just it's very expensive to live here, so I understand why people move. At first, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like Cheney and Naveen, I was like, "You guys aren't moving." Like they're literally down the street from me, and they're like, "Yeah,
that's crazy."
We put the offer in the house. I'm like, "Fuck," and they're like, and they're making it. It's one of those things where people like with like you say like comics, like Joe Rogan in Austin, and like he said it. He's all like, "Oh, this place is cool," and then all the comics just swarmed there. And now it's like now they have huge comedy clubs there and stuff. Like they like created a new kind of
go.
like
We gotta go to Tenny.
Which I love all those guys and stuff, but I think that like them calling that the new comedy capital, it's like, no, dude, the LA scene's still going, Comedy Store's still up and going, but everybody's like, well, all the big guys came out.
All the big guys bailed. Yeah.
But I don't know, dude.
It could be more edgy in Texas. That's why.
It makes me want to go out to Austin. Though there's some other comedians that I came across now that those guys are in Austin.
Yeah, it's a cool place. It's just a little. Everyone went there at once, so it's like all of a sudden it's just like fucking ultra slammed with traffic now, and it's like now like in LA now. It's like like immediately became an LA.
I always thought about this, like if you had everybody had the wish to go wherever they could go instantly, like everybody there would be piles of humans on Hawaii right now. Piles. There would be people falling from the sky on top of piles because everybody.
There's no shows though.
I want to go.
Hawaii is like the worst for shows.
As soon as
Hawaiian death metal, that's good.
As soon as everybody says the place is sick,
there's like no.
As soon as everybody says the place is sick, then it gets swarmed on, and then it loses its, whatever, allure that it had before,
Anthony's Paradise is just like where sandals like reign.
I want to
supreme.
find an island with endless abundance of food and just
sandals.
I'm not gonna tell anybody where I'm at, dude. Plenty of sandals, dude.
Just all around you.
There it is.
Just all around you on the beach.
No, I would never want to be secluded. I'd be too far away from my homies.
Yeah. Want another one?
Fuck yeah.
You gonna roll another joint?
You know it.
You guys are doing the doobies, huh?
You guys,
that's how I do it.
Have you guys
puffing on this thing, I rolled.
Oh,
joints.
okay. I thought it was like a. Okay.
I have backwoods shit, but I'm not rolling on backwoods. I only roll on joints because them lungs. That's the way.
Yeah, backwoods are rough on the lungs, dude.
It's no good. It's not
Those are
healthy.
for once in a while.
I smoked a blunt at the Obscura show with Derek. That was fun.
We
Yeah.
smoked a few that night.
It's probably lit.
I just get super heavy chested after a blunt, dude. My 37-year-old lungs of smoking weed since I was 12, they're just like, nah, dude. Get the fuck away from the wraps, dude. Get yourself the thinnest zigzag you can find, and that's what I roll with.
Okay.
Go raw, baby.
You know what I got?
wish it
Because
was.
I decided to with my I was like back on smoking. I'm smoking a little pot now, marijuana. A little like what I used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
I used to be
Weed's
like
tight,
used to be.
weed's tight.
I used to do it like all the time. It was like my all day long thing. That was for 15 years. It was like every day, like 5 to 10 times a day, and I think jobs and stuff kind of made me not smoke anymore. And I was like, I didn't smoke for a month or something, and then I was like, I don't need it, so it's all good. I'll just survive. And then I'm here 10 years later, and I basically just noticed that I don't know, alcohol is kind of becoming a little aggressive in my life. Well, I'm not gonna lie, but I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the weed store. I had this want to drink, and I was like, I don't need a drink. It's a fucking Tuesday or something. Why do I need a drink right now? I have to go to work tomorrow super early. There's no reason to drink. So I was stopped myself and went to the weed store, and I just bought $200 of shit, just random shit. I bought these tinctures, and I bought a bunch of I bought this one thing though. I was walking out of the store and I had $150 of stuff, and I saw this blunt, and it was called cheetah piss.
Well, yeah, dude. Cat piss is actually a common thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said blunt on it though, and I was like, okay, it's a blunt. Okay, whatever. It says
But
cheetah
that's
piss.
so
It's fucking
funny. They're
hilarious.
like, nah, dude, this isn't cat piss. This is cheetah piss.
No,
That
because
exotic.
It's
Trevor
a
looked at
strain
it.
though.
No, Trevor looked at it and was just all, oh, this isn't a blunt. It's got it's rolled with weed leaves or something. And it's got glass tip on it, and it's weed leaves, and it's it was $40. So I was like, whatever, dude. It says cheetah piss. It's fucking hilarious. I'm buying it.
Gotta get one.
Yeah,
Have you
got me for an
smoked it
extra
yet or
40.
not?
No, that's probably for
So
the
what
weekend
was
stuff.
your okay? So
Puff that
what did you
thing.
dip your toes in with again? What'd you do?
Oh, I
to
just
dip
got
your toes back
downstairs.
in?
I just did the obviously I did the Juul thing all day, so I got a vape, and then I got I got these tinctures, which actually I've never really fucked with CBD. So I was I had a CBD soda once, and it changed my headspace, and I was like, whoa, I feel I don't know, euphoric a little bit, not stoned, but I felt different. I was actually kind of tripped out by it, and it basically it was something different though. It was definitely just
I gave it a little character right there.
oh fuck yeah, but no, it was just helped me to sleep. I took these tinctures, and I took 3 under the tongue or on the tongue or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I lay down and just usually I'll wake up at 2 in the morning and take a piss or have some water or something. And I was just I was all bump and just woke up and my alarm went off, and I was like, oh shit, okay, well that's a good
Sick.
start, So there's positives. I'm not my main thing about it was the wanting to play music, because it kind of marijuana I made this big post about it on Facebook, because I was basically, weed makes me want to pick up an instrument. I just want to pick up an instrument. You know what I mean? I immediately want to start jamming. And if you stop smoking weed for a while, you're not thinking about it as much. You're like, oh, that looks fun. I'll jam it, whatever, for 15 minutes. But when you smoke again, or fuck with the flower or whatever you guys, the flower. I'm just kidding. Oh, you just want to take a dab?
Flour, tincture.
I actually work at a weed shop, so
distillate.
Oh, I
Josh
was
is a bud tender.
yeah,
No.
I work at a weed shop right now, and I always have to use the technical terms, so
Totally.
sound a little bit more professional for you.
I say
you know,
flower too. I said it to him. I was like, what kind of flower options do you have?
It
right over
really
here,
is a
sir.
flower, though. It really is.
No, it is a flower. I know it's a flower, but it's I know. It's but
it's so weird.
No, it's weird. It's when you go to
Such a
back in the
pretty
day, you go
flower.
into the old school weed store or the pipe stores, and they're like, oh, what's this water pipe? This can I get a 4-foot water pipe?
Yeah.
Tobacco water pipe?
Yeah.
But,
Bad,
right.
though.
No, but it was exciting to go to the store again, you know, because obviously, like, there's weed everywhere. I can go get weed anytime I want to. But I was like, I want to go, like, have a nice package and an explanation behind it. Like, I want a balm that I can rub into my knuckles and be like, yeah, dude, it's gonna, I don't know what's.
That's
doing,
what I'm good
it's
at. That's
Pull
my
up
job
Joel
right
with
there.
7
Oh, yeah.
G's, dude. I love that. Joel with 7 G's.
Jazz cabbage.
Jazz cabbage, dude.
Oh,
What
gang!
up,
What's
Joe?
really good, homie?
When's the
Joel
Twitch
gang.
stream, dude?
Okay.
When's the
When
Joel,
is it?
When's the first stream, bro?
We need
Yeah,
some
yeah.
more.
I gotta say Joel with 7 G's, but after a while, dude, if you
It's
keep
not true.
streaming, dude, I'm just gonna call it 7G, dude. I'm just gonna call you
That's
7 G's, dude.
That's a pretty sick. Yeah.
I think that's
7 Gs.
that's my nickname for you, dude. So
It's not triple OG. It's 7 OGs.
Well, you need to like
It's
remember there's
fucking- yeah,
7.
dude.
You know, like you need to. That needs
well,
to be
see,
like
he's
a catchy
already
thing.
2 steps ahead of the 5G in one sense. He's
Yeah.
he's like super OG with 7 G's. It's like
Answer.
multiple layers to the 7 G's.
Like when the iPhone 21 comes out, he's gonna be fucking raking that in.
Like
you
when
know?
the world ends, it's gonna be 7 G's at the end of it, dude. Just 7 G's.
Next Tuesday, 7
In a
Gs.
circle.
It's going down
There we go. 7 G's next Tuesday.
on the gang.
On a Tuesday.
Go follow Joel with 7 G's.
Yep. And how he described it, just
Look at the
type
shirt, though.
Joel and
Look
just
at the
keep
shirt.
Look at
pressing
that
G
shit.
and it'll pop up.
Oh shit!
Who is that?
That's what's
Gang.
up. That's what's up.
Damn.
Type
I love that you
Joel
wear
and
that.
just keep hitting G and it'll pop up, dude.
And that picture. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
that-
dude.
This is what it's about. Should I put
That
some nugs
picture
on
he's-
camera?
So
That's
where's
the,
that technical reggae we were talking about earlier? dude?
Yo, we got to start that shit.
got
up.
lie, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Um, that's the picture he sent me for the flyer with the green screen, and then we put the image behind it. So
Not illegal anymore.
What is
I'm
this?
trying
Is
to
this a
get
term? Is this a term? Those left-handed cigarettes?
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah.
Is
Well,
that like
left
joints?
left hand is devil, Satan. So it's like
Oh, that's actually
Joints.
sick.
that's actually really
Okay.
sick, dude.
I like
I'm
that.
gonna start saying that.
Let me get a. You want to smoke a left hand cigarette, dude? Oh, that's
Left-hand
actually
path.
that actually rolls
I
out of your
know.
mouth pretty sweet, dude.
bro. Satan.
I'm actually psyched on that.
Satan.
speaking of Twitch streaming, Justin McKinney killed it twice in the last week. First, he did the Zenith stream with Chris and Brandon, which is fucking awesome. And then he was on the front page yesterday, and I had so
Yeah.
much fun watching that. The highest amount I saw was 2,900 people. So
Oh.
I saw over
2.9K
3,000. I saw
He's-
like 3,200 or something.
Chris
Dude,
Beatty is probably
Yeah, the real
at
numbers.
very,
Yeah.
very high on my list of people that I want to fucking interview that doesn't come on this show, dude.
yeah,
Super
we gotta
banger.
get the
He's a little
BD.
shy, right?
No.
he's not like
No,
a
he's
big
not. He
talker.
really wants to come
And I'm
on.
saying that
He really
with the
does.
I'm saying that with the
He needs to come
mean
on.
voice, but I'm not really being. I'm just saying, Chris, get the fuck on this show, dude. We love you, bro. We want
about
to talk.
listening
We want
to
the
her
world
with,
to hear
fantastic,
you
bro.
talk to us.
He's on the show every time we start a pod.
I know. He's on the show. He is. Chris Beatty and Joseph are on the show before we actually get on the show.
Severed here. He got up to 3.2K saying with Justin.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's
And
what.
dude,
I was like talking to. Well, I was because Justin. I was watching his podcast or whatever Twitch the day before or
Yeah.
2 days before, and he was like, "We're gonna get front page, dude. Front page." Everyone's like, "Front page" in the chat, and I'm like, "What the fuck is front page?" And it was like, front page, and he said Nicole, his girlfriend, got front page like for like 4 or 5 times in a row, like this front
Damn.
page like every time.
Damn.
Yeah, just like
It's
that's like these are the new
Front page
terms
is
that
all
we
the
use now.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what got the severed video so many hits for the bus on the
Yeah.
front page of YouTube.
Oh, that's right. Murray got the severed savior. Yeah, the bus
Front
video
page
on
is
the
like the
front
new
page of
Woodstock,
YouTube.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
like
was
the-
insane.
The top
big
thing
deal.
to do for a drummer or a metal musician. Yeah.
YouTube's like 1 billion people a second just showing up though. That's insane. You know?
Yeah. But Justin kills it. It's a really fun stream and it's just fucking it's so rad, dude. And that honestly is what like got me going. I'm like, I gotta get on Twitch. Like he's having
Yeah.
so much fun. I'm doing my own thing, but like it was just so inspirational. And I just saw like how hype the crowd is. It's like a crowd and I don't know, just dude, I'm all about it. I think Joel, you were like a little ahead of me with the Twitch hype, and now I'm like 100%.
It was like
way
I'm
down.
like 3 weeks ahead of you, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
not even that
exactly.
far. Yeah.
I,
No,
I think
it's
it's
fun.
cool that this is a good platform for us to do this. We get to interact with our fan base as much as we can, and like I think that this could be the future of content within the next decade, maybe more podcasts. I don't know how many. Is this like a regular thing for podcasts? Nobody has really answered that question for me.
It's not really, no. I mean, pretty much podcasts are just,
I mean, I'm
audio
sure there
format
is
in YouTube.
podcasts.
It's YouTube and audio, like a Spotify or something. Or
But going live
Stitcher.
on Twitch, like I don't know how many shows are doing that, and
there's
if
a lot
they
of
are,
shows
they
that
are.
aren't metal related, probably, that are doing it. But
Okay, so yeah, that's really what I meant. Metal, like, yeah, who the fuck are? There's so many shows, dude, about everything.
yeah, I mean, one thing I just noticed watching Twitch is that it's pretty much the interaction. Like when I was sitting there, just being a watcher, being someone there. And every time I like say what up to Justin or something like that, he's all, "What up, Joel?" You get all excited. I'm like sitting there on the couch, like, this is fucking sick. I'm having a great time. Like, I don't know, like you get like called out. You're sitting on the couch, like having a beer. And he's like yelling at you on your TV. You're like, this is fucking rad, dude. I like this. I like this interaction. This is good.
Like, thanks for the 6 sub, dude.
Yeah. It's like it's a trip. I mean, Murray can speak. Murray got like. Every time I'd be in a fucking like a new room, Murray was there with, "What's up, Joel? How's it going? Fuck yeah, let's like hang out." Because he was like probably one of the first people like hyper fanning over the metal podcast, And
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a thing until Max Anomalous came on our podcast. It was Max came on and he said, "I'm going to be on Scott Carstairs' Twitch tomorrow, jamming. You guys should watch it tomorrow." And I was like, "Cool, I'll watch it. I'll watch it." And I was sitting like just chilling on the couch again, and
But he also said he was starting his own channel too, because I remember the reason why I downloaded Twitch on my phone was to subscribe to Max's channel. Shout out to Max. You're the first follow that I ever did on this thing, and I literally downloaded it for you.
Pass that over here, dude.
Okay. Well, stop making fun of like Anthony's wiener size, dude.
You ruined it, dude. You ruined it. 'Cause that's the thing. Look, check it out.
Fuck.
There you go, dude.
Oh,
Just kidding. I got hit.
Oh, you should have had your lady hand you something right there, dude.
I have a pre-roll in the car, dude. That's where I keep them.
That would have been
Should go get
so
one.
perfect if
I
you
put
put
it
it
in
in
the
you brought over like a dildo. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
Oh, dildos.
Oh, dildos. I like how the
Dildos
wheels
is
is going
totally-
off and on.
Oh yeah,
Made
I'm
me hit a
fucking
wall. I
irie,
have
dude.
no idea what we were just talking about now because you guys mentioned dildos so many times.
Damn it. It's always
Derek's
happens.
holding.
And then he zooms in on that. Look at how much hair of my chest.
I know
comes
it's
out on the
poking
side
through
of
right there,
it.
dude. Do you
Well,
have like a
dude,
body shaver?
Damn, I thought that was a tattoo, bro.
my chest hair connects with my armpit hair if you really want.
Oh damn, it's like
Damn, you got some
it's like a
testosterone like a motherfucker.
Wait, I'm going on.
Oh
what's up,
damn.
dude? Totally ape, dude.
I
You're
thought it
more
was a
man than me.
tattoo, man.
I know we call you Silverback. I'm really the Silverback.
Every time he looks at his wife, he just gets pregnant. Like,
No, dude. Your beard connects with your neck hair, though. That's the one
Me?
thing that when you let
dude,
it grow
no,
out,
I can't.
dude,
I can't grow right here, dude. I
no,
have
when
to
it
like
grows
find
out
a cool
onto
thing.
your neck, like the neck hair. Do you have to shave
No.
the side of your neck?
It's like way down here, dude.
That's not the side of your neck, dude.
Dude,
I'm
it's the
talking
weirdest
about
side
the
of my
side
neck,
of your
dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have
I thought you
testosterone, dude.
I thought your hair connected with your.
Buy our CD.
Dude, I can't control how much hair
need to
wants
show
to
the
grow out of
label
my
what's up.
body.
Yep.
We gotta
Check
show
it
them
out.
what's up.
Buy the
People,
CD.
friends.
Buy the coffin, dude. The coffin
Just-
thing is. How much does the coffin go for?
We're selling for 40, and I
Dude,
should.
that's not
I
even
should
as
to
bad.
you, and I will throw in 5 posters.
Dude, I am fucking
Can't help
down.
it. But anyways, buy our CD and tell the label that
Oh,
we're
yeah.
the greatest band ever, so we can get better promotions and stuff and more music video stuff. We're gonna film some more music videos soon, actually.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're
And
trying
we
to
got
come
one-
up.
Yeah, go for it.
We're gonna do Agni. I mean, Agni's a sick ass song, so we just want to
Cool.
do our strongest songs from Moksha, and Agni's gonna be the next one, being like the desert, have some fucking pyro, some fire going on. Alexander Thomas, he did our last 2 videos. He's gonna do this one again.
Did we mention
Shout out
where to buy
Alexander.
that coffin? Sorry, dude.
I'm
Oh,
People
my
want to buy
bad.
the coffin.
I'll
People
plug it,
want to buy
I'll
the
plug
The
it.
coffin.
coffin. Yeah, our Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
I have a link, but you can Google us. There's 2 Bandcamps when it pops up. You'll see the right one once you see all like the colorful T-shirts, and it's like you'll see it's
You guys
more
made
of our
you guys made
personal
2 Bandcamps.
The label did the second
Oh,
one,
okay,
I think, to release Moksha. So
That makes it
yeah.
not confusing.
yeah, right. But it's all good. That one looks really good. It's like, okay, this looks professional. Wow.
It's like, there's like Disgorge Mexico and Disgorge USA. There's actually another The Last of Lucy band out there. The same
Somebody's
exact style.
I think there
profiting
might
off
even
us,
be a
dude.
third Disgorge in the Europe region.
Yeah.
that totally didn't get any traction whatsoever because the other 2 competing with each other. But
We should just start a Disgorge and just see what happens. It's like start
Yeah.
a band just called
We get
Disgorge.
sued.
this is Disgorge
With 2
Northern
Gs.
California.
No, 7 Gs.
7 Gs.
And we gotta have Joel a part of this.
Disgorge with
Disgorge
7
7
Gs.
Gs.
dude.
Dude, they can't sue us. There's 7 Gs in there.
Damn.
This band will live on.
So that would-
Joel, where you at? We need you with the 7 Gs, homie.
Yeah. I had to type it in just to look at it.
Discord.
Is that 7? Oh, it's only 6, dude.
One more. One more.
up.
Almost
you
there.
go. Well, no, the other G
We'll
is at the
finalize this
end,
soon.
dude.
Yeah, it's true.
There we go.
There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
that
sick.
shit's-
I'm gonna buy it.
Up.
I'm
So
buying
wait,
it.
wait. We got to read it for the people who just listened. So the Last of Lucy. You guys took it away.
Put it back.
No shit.
Throw it one more time.
lastlucy.bandcamp.com/merch/moksha. What is that? A hyphen?
Dash.
Coffin dash
Dashers.
coffin dash box set. Boom.
It's a hyphen also. Two words.
You were right.
Don't worry. You were right.
Thank you, Professor, with your
His old Moksha,
academic
his old
intellect.
Moksha money symbol coffin exclamation point box set.
I will ship you the box set
Stay
Hell
paid,
yeah.
to
bro.
my grandma's house. Let's go.
Instead of underscore, you call it a middle score. It's just in the middle.
Can
They're
you throw
probably-
one
oh,
if you
M
watched
dash.
it on the podcast though, if you have like code name podcast on the coupon code, can you throw like a half of a grandma's cookie in there, dude? That's from your
Oh,
grandma's
dude, for sure. If I tell her that you guys need cookies, it's going down. There will be a cookie in that package.
we need
Hell
cookies,
yeah.
Brad.
It's
Oh,
the one
yeah.
with the little kiss on it. It's a peanut butter cookie with the kiss in the middle.
That's my favorite fucking cookie, dude.
How's that, Josh Cookies? Shout out,
I'm
Grandma.
not
I
even
know you're not
joking.
watching.
I'm not,
Josh's
even, I'm,
grandma.
I'm not even joking, dude. That's my
I
favorite
like how it's
cookie,
stoned.
dude.
Well,
Yeah.
I
give
want
me your
cookies.
address. I'll mail you a cookie.
All right. We'll do it in the post pod. Are we gonna rate somebody?
Oh
Rate
shit,
them
we got
cookies?
to raid. I guess
Joel,
probably
you
Kevin
never
Mueller. Oh
fucking
no,
pulled
Nicole.
through.
We're gonna raid Nicole for sure. She's rated us like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, but Murray always laughs at you because you don't pull it off. Do you? Are you
Well,
gonna
whatever.
pull it off
Talk
next time?
for a second so I could do it.
Okay.
I don't. Dude, this menu is like bananas, dude.
I'm just gonna while you're getting that set up, I want to just again shout out everybody. I think this is the first stream where we've had any subs or any DOMs
Yeah,
or
fuck
anything
yeah.
of that BDSM nature.
Oh, yeah,
We
we
have
should
20
talk about it.
subscribers.
So Casey,
Yeah, we have
let's-
20
let's-
subscribers now.
Boom.
Jesus.
And-
bringing in
and-
them numbers, homie.
That's what's
Data
up.
Yeah,
grind is
fucking-
Hey, dude, you gotta
at
start
number 1.
Start from the bottom to the top, dude.
Start from the bottom. Now we
No,
here.
we hit.
That's
Okay,
what
here's
it
the
is.
rankings. Jedi Grind at number 1 with six
Casey,
subs.
what are we doing on Sunday, bro?
Oh,
What
yeah.
are you guys doing on Sunday?
Oh, we don't have a plan yet. So far.
Okay, so
I think
we
it's like
have a
Cannibal
couple-
Corpse and Morbid Angel together, and then we're just gonna talk
Yeah,
about stuff.
Sick.
We're
Well,
in
we don't-
Trey
yeah.
as
Either
a
way,
boss.
there'll be something
We're not-
going on at the
We're
new
not Chris
quite
Barnes
sure yet.
time of
Chris Barnes
Sunday.
and Corpse Grinder in the next one. Just
Hey, can
together.
you guys
They're
interview
gonna
Chris
beat it up.
Barnes?
I would actually. We probably. That might be a possibility. I would love to.
You need to. And I want to
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
that.
Yeah. And he's like right now. He's like people are like there's a bunch of news and stuff about
We
like
could talk to Jeff about it for
How-
sure.
how-
Yeah,
was
Jeff could
totally
probably
down.
get. Yeah, I'd probably get him. That would be a weird one though, because I think he's like under fire right now from a lot of the people like lashing on him on all the major news sites and people like in the comments and stuff. So it might be like but it'd be a cool place. I mean, it would be a cool opportunity how I'd present it to him. Be like, dude, just fucking like talk about it. Let's fucking
Smoke weed, bro.
yeah. We're not gonna fucking. We're not jerks, or we fucking love. Chris Barnes is like one of the fucking OGs of all death metal, so like
First.
would love to talk to you. You know what I mean? So
First
I don't know.
death
There's
metal
a way.
album I ever purchased was Cannibal Corpse Eaten Back to Life.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Pretty good.
mine was Life is Peachy.
There we go.
But-
That was my first CD.
Oh yeah, brother.
The first metal. Yeah, let's
Life
combine
is
those.
Peachy is totally death metal, dude. Yeah.
Hey, Chi, that song is a banger.
Oh,
that,
Chi is sick. Is it the dun?
No, I just meant I said
right?
the first death metal
Oh, yeah,
record I
it's a-
purchased is
yeah.
Eaten Back to Life. And you're like, yeah, dude, Life is Peachy.
I traded a tape player for that album. I
Oh,
was in
good
7th
trade.
grade.
Fuck it,
yeah.
good trade.
No, I listened to it insanely. I was
Mr.
like,
Rogers, that was a great song.
Insanely.
no, I like. It was one of those albums I didn't really like Korn at the time. I was like listening to like all like maybe Alice in Chains might have been the hardest thing I was listening to at the time.
Yeah,
But I didn't know metal. And my friend was like, "This album's crazy, dude. I want that tape deck." And I was like, "All right, well, I'll check it out." And I was like, I respected him, and I was like, "Cool, man. I'll check it out." And I was like, I like forced it. I was like, "Okay, all right, Twist's a little weird. Twist. This is
Twist.
it's a little
Made me a
intro."
vocalist. That made
This
me a
is the
vocalist.
best.
Yeah, but no, at the beginning, though, when you first hear it, you're like, what? You're fucking just question mark on your head. Like, what the fuck is going, like, what's happening right now? You know what I mean? I heard, like fucking Rooster last song, and I'm hearing Twist. It's like,
Dude.
it's a, like what fucking Anthony says, it's a upload or whatever.
I was going to say you're experiencing a system error and you needed to be upgraded to hear
Definitely
that.
upgraded.
That's my whole thing is that it's a software upgrade, dude. Anything that you...
Try
Don't
to
get
make
me
it
to
quick.
say, how many times have I said it? We've done it 75 episodes. I probably said it about 30 times.
Yeah,
Need
yeah.
a new metaphor.
That sounds
Trademark.
right.
It's probably about 30 times I've said it.
So,
But yeah, it's the same thing. It really is the same thing if you think about it. Like all the new music that you didn't get the first time, was giving you a software upgrade while you were listening that first
Giving me a
time.
softie.
Then you needed to shut down. Then you needed to shut down and reboot for that software to be reran, and then you get it after that, dude.
That's
I
metal
like
for
that.
sure.
I
That's
like
death
that.
metal.
it's rock and roll, brother.
It's the whole progression, dude. You're catching new software upgrades along the way, and then we end up getting to fucking Odious Mortem and the Last of Lucy.
Super gang.
Fuck yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And
We out here.
but if I showed Odious Mortem or Last of Lucy to my daughter right now, she'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing right now?"
Yeah.
Doesn't make any
She wouldn't
sense.
she wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying she's only 4, but she'd be like, can we put on Bluey? It's like that. It doesn't. She wouldn't. It would come as a wall of you wouldn't be able to. She wouldn't be able to comprehend it. We would need that constant progression that we got throughout the years that we've been digging into metal.
Oh, yeah.
Those other software upgrades, bro. She's multiple.
All right. So Joel
All
made
right.
me say it for the 37th time.
You already did. But so I'm just gonna raid since we have a lot of people right now, or a decent amount of people. I'm sending it over to Nicole right now. Nicole's a fucking shredder. Fucking,
Hell yeah.
you guys know. You probably, if you follow us, you follow Nicole probably. So I'm sending it over to her. Watch her fucking. She looks like she's working on some song, trying to learn a song right now. And be gone. Love you guys.
Let's go give her the inspiration.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Rock on. See you guys next
Fuck
week.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have
Come
to
see
end
the
it right
Last
now, but we
Lucy
can.
live.
Oh, we don't have
LA.
to. Okay.
There, go to all of them. Follow us.
Yeah.
All of them.
Grateful-
Just go to
Yeah.
every single one of them.
Dude, look at all the such sick artwork on everything that just flashed before my eyes. You guys pick out sick artists for all your art.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. We try. We want to keep it interesting. So, I know imagery is kind of like a big thing for something to look good and feel good. So,
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
yeah,
All
we
right.
wanted to
Are we
put more
are we
shit.
whopping around? Sorry,
All right, hit the raid,
Did you
bro.
set up? Yeah,
Already
you
ra-
gave
already
me enough
raided.
time to set that up. Oh, you already
It
did.
says the
Okay.
raid failed, bro.
Is that raid failed?
The raid has been canceled.
Why did it get canceled?
It's in the chat. It says the raid has been canceled.
You don't know what's up, dude.
I clicked the raid button on Twitch and then selected her thing. Am I
Dude,
not
Murray
cool enough to do
and
this?
Troy are just roasting you now, dude.
Okay, I'm clicking raid right now. It says raid, and then you go Nicole, and then you start raid.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, here it
Is it?
goes. I'm
There it
getting,
goes.
I'm getting
up?
the link.
All right.
All right. After we lost everyone. Fucking god damn it. I think you have to let it sit for a while. You can't close out of it. But love you guys. Last Lucy. You guys are fucking hitting up the fucking Arizona, California
Thank
dates.
you.
We're gonna fucking
Thank
hang
you
out.
guys so
We're
much.
in a rage. Yeah, hell yeah. You guys are
Thank
fucking
Yeah, thanks,
doing it right now.
dudes. Let's jam next week. I'll see you guys in about a week.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice meeting all you guys.
Right on.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you so
Rock
much.
on, everybody.
Right
We'll
on.
see you the next week. I already said that, but yeah, rock on.
Thank you guys.
All right, love you guys. Mwah.
See ya.